Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am your gracious host, Mr. International Passport, here again for yet another classic. Before I go any further, brothers, please press a one in the chat. Can you brothers hear me loud and clear? How is my audio? John, can you hear me, bro? Am I good?
I hear you very well. You're good.
Awesome. Let's make sure that people who are listening across the interweb and the internet space can also hear me very well. So, brothers, press A1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear, please, brothers. How's my audio, brothers? Yes, Foreign King. Can you press a one? Am I good? Who's in the building? Gilbert, Digital Marketing Agent Clutch, Dr. RTV, Mutimbo Dibre. Awesome. Thank you very much. So we good. So, brothers, welcome to another Future Classic live stream. I'm International Passport. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you brothers who support me every time on this channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. And shout out to the new brothers as well, the new subscribers, new viewers. I accept and I embrace you with open arms. Okay. So, brothers, if you're already subscribed, right, make sure you press the subscribe button to all notifications and all alerts so you never miss a live stream, video upload, community posts from me. Very important you do that, brothers. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, brothers, make sure you support me on this channel. Hit the PayPal tonight, hit the super chats, cop the merch, and of course, join that Patreon. The Patreon has a lot of information, and the explicit version of this live stream will be on the Patreon. Okay, so let's get it cracking. So in this live stream, brothers, I got a very special guest here called Mr. John. He'll be breaking down his recent experience in Thailand. He was in IT and he's doing some more IT certifications to become a better IT professional. So, John, do you mind giving us a brief intro about who you are, where you're
Yes,
from, and anything
yeah.
interesting about you, brother?
All right. First of all, I'm John. I'm in Los Angeles, California. I, right now, I can't see any of the chats or the input, so I'm not going to be responding to it because I can't see it. But joining your channel, IP, I started, questioning myself. Hey, is it all the things I'm hearing about traveling? Going overseas, South America, Southeast Asia, is it true? And you know, unless I can prove something, unless I can prove something, unless I can witness it, it's just pure conjecture. So eventually, I made up my mind to go over there to see what it's like, to see if I can work IT in these different places and these in the different nation. Are the women really feminine over there? And the country I wanted to start with was Thailand, and I was surprised in a good way when I went over there, to say the least.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. So, let's get it cracking, brother. So, you were in Thailand. Do you mind breaking down what cities you visited in Thailand, brother?
Um, I went to Bangkok. I spent some time in Bangkok, about a quarter of my time in Bangkok, and I spent two-thirds of it in Pattaya. My original travel plans were to hit two other cities, um, and probably hit Cambodia also. But after spending a little bit of time in Bangkok, you know, which is my first landing pad, I always set up landing pads when I go somewhere, get over the jet lag. Then I ventured out into Pattaya. Well, there was so much fun. There was so much to do out there. I didn't leave.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. And it's great seeing elder brothers, being happy. And I hope that elder brothers who watch my channel can get inspiration from the brother John. Because obviously, John, I speak to older brothers here and there. They tell me, IP, am I too old to travel? Are the women checking for brothers who are in their 40s and 50s? I'm like, you're good, bro. You're good. So next question for you, John, is so are the women in Thailand checking heavy for brothers?
Well, the first thing I noticed, they're checking for foreigners first. They're checking for. I'm going to answer your questions. they're checking for American people, whatever their preferences. And being a brother, it's like you get bonus points on top of that. So
Damn.
yes, they're checking for brothers. Me being an American, when I got out there, it's like I got points for being American. They didn't know where California was, and I said Los Angeles. It was like their eyes lit up. Being black, I got extra bonus points. Now, every woman that I got in conversation with, they told me how nice brothers were out there, um, how they treated them different, how they were always more respectful. So they're checking for brothers. One thing that surprised me, especially being older. Now, I lost 70 pounds before going out there, so I could be in some semi shape, hitting the gym three about 3 times a week, and I felt I was like getting close to being at my best. But you know, they were looking at people being foreign. If they were out of the from coming from out of the country, because to be there and stuff, you had to have some type of funding and stuff. So that's what they were looking at. The younger guys, they were expecting them to be more like butterflies, running from girl to girl to girl. And when the brothers over 40, 45, 50, now I just turned 58, and they're like hoping that those brothers are more stable financially, aren't trying to bounce around from girl to girl, hoping they're running, maybe 3 out of 4 cylinders, or 6 out of 8 cylinders and stuff. So, they're looking for, I noticed a lot of them are looking more for older men. As far as being in shape, long as you treat them nice and stuff. I mean, I saw these other dudes out there from Europe, some from the United States, they were just sunburned. They were just swollen up. I mean, it's like they did not take care of themselves. They were just huge. And
Okay.
they were walking on with some of the finest women. So, yes, they're looking more toward brothers. Um, the better shape you are, the more responsive they'll be towards you and stuff. But, I think the most important thing to do out there is stay in your lane and stuff. Don't be disrespecting them or anybody else and stuff. Don't be pointing fingers. And I saw people doing that too, but mostly there were people from Eastern Europe. Go on, IP, had a question?
I have a question there, brother. Why are they checking for brothers? Like, obviously, Asia and where black people live, two separate different continents. America, Asia's in a whole different place. So, what is it about black men that Thai women love? Passport bros.
Well, one, you're exotic. Two, um, what I was being told by them is, now this is what they told me. I asked a couple of them, some of the mama sons at some of the bars I ran into, I was at. They were saying black men, the brothers are more respectful, they're nicer, they're kinder and stuff. You know, they respect them more. That's the bottom line I got from it. A lot of times when the brother's out there, he's not super penny pinching, and I see some expats doing that. Being a cheap Charlie and stuff. You're more open with their wallet. You're happier out there. Every brother I saw out there, unless he was with his girlfriend or a Western black woman and stuff, they were smiling. And I got the stories to tell about them.
You want to give us one story, brother?
Okay, when I was out there, the brothers I saw, if they were with their girlfriend and stuff, one, they were always walking behind their girlfriend. Their gaze was cast down and stuff. They were looking at the ground. I would speak to them. They wouldn't speak back. And if they were about to speak, they would look at their girlfriend as if asking for permission. That almost made me laugh a couple of times, but it was a sad show. I mean, other brothers I ran into, I was walking by Hooters at on Walking Street. I saw a British brother. He from the UK. He was sitting down there, drinking some beer, eating some wings and stuff. I think that was my second day out there in Pattaya. I just walked over to him, and we started talking and stuff. bought him a beer, and he was happy. He was smiling. He was just sitting back, looking out at the beach and stuff, looking the girls walk by and stuff. Just happy to be out there.
Wow. So let me ask this, brother, right? You're telling me, right, the image of black men in Thailand is very good amongst Thai women. Obviously, brother, in the West, Asian women don't like us at all. In America, in the UK, they run away from us. They call us monsters, in my opinion. they see us as monsters.
Let me
I'll
put
leave
it
it as that.
this way.
But now
No,
you're telling me, brother,
you
our
haven't been called a
image.
monster, or you haven't been told, "Oh, Dusty broke." I had to catch myself there. You know, I've been called all of those things. I mean, I only been working, let's say, for the past 2 years. One year I was working 6 months out of the year. And last year I only worked up 6 months out of the year. I got to start working soon now. But you know, during that
Let
six
me
months, I made a decent salary and stuff, took care of my bills, paid for my trip to Thailand and stuff. And
let me ask this, let me ask this, brother. So you're telling me, right, the image of black men in Thailand is amazing amongst Thai women. They see us in a good light, brother.
yes, the answer to that question is yes. One, we can afford to get out there. A lot of times, like myself, I was just hitting 5-star hotels. I was going to 5-star resorts. I was using limos to get from place to place. So I was trying to present, look to them like, hey, present myself as a good image for brothers out there. And even if you were not doing that, um, you know, going to the extremes I was, at least they were being respectful to the girls. They were being nice to them. They weren't calling them out and stuff. And I didn't see brothers shoving girls or screaming at them, being disrespectful, because I noticed they don't, not only do they watch in brothers and everybody that walks in the bar. If you go to a bar, a go-go bar, a beer bar, a gentleman's club, um, any restaurants and stuff, it's like they're watching you. They're watching everybody in there. I mean, I seen a guy, I think he was from Germany. He was just yelling at the people because they didn't know, weren't speaking, I say, proper English. They're in Thailand expecting everybody to know English. Um, Seeing how they're ordering, they're watching how you order and stuff, your table manners. They're paying attention to see if you're trying to attempt to speak the language and stuff. So you're being watched everywhere you go. So just
Wow.
keep that in mind.
Thanks for that breakdown, brother. Let me read a couple of super chats here. Shout out to Mr. Stupid Rams for the $499 super chat. Thank you, Stupid Rams, for the support. Much appreciation, brother. Hello. Heard there's a lot of Russian women in Thailand. Are they checking for brothers? Best cities to go. Do you mind breaking that down for us, brother? Are Russian women in Thailand, and are they checking for brothers, brother?
Yes, yes, they are. When I was in Thailand, I was walking. Um, More than one occasion and stuff. I turned to the side. There was a Russian girl holding my hand. Now, just imagine walking down the street and stuff, and somebody's holding your hand. And I just turned to the side, and I just noticed her. She was Russian. She spoke pretty good English. So they're checking for you and stuff. Now, note there are two types of Russian girls out there and stuff. There are the pros out there and stuff. And they're the girls that are working in bars out there. But one thing I noticed that's different about Thailand and U.S. especially is down there. That's like an accepted profession. That's like, you know, somebody working behind the counter at McDonald's and stuff. They're friendly. They're nice to you. They talk to you. So, it's not like they don't have the stigmas they have out here and stuff. And again, I have to say, you have to be respectful to them out there. If you don't want them, you don't want their attention, just tell them no, thank you. You're going on your way. You're going to a destination. They'll talk to you for a couple of more seconds, and they go on their own way.
So, brother,
So
you're telling me, right? You were walking down the street, right? And suddenly someone holds your hand
yeah, it
randomly
happened on quite a few
and
occasions.
and
Yeah,
you looked to your right and you
I
saw
looked to my
this
left.
Russian. You looked to your left, sorry, and you saw this Russian chick holding your hand. What the
No, this
flip?
Russian chick was holding my hand, asked me how I was doing. Um, the questions they asked you is they asked you where are you going. They asked you where you're from. Now they're building up a profile of you wherever you go. If you go to a bar and stuff, the girl asked you where are you from, what country you from. Um, they asked you how long you plan on staying, um, what hotel you're staying at. See, they're really gauging it. They're really gauging you, trying to figure out what you're doing. They're seeing how you speak and respond back to them also. So they'll
So
be asking quite a few questions and stuff.
so would you say, brother, right? If a brother really wants a Russian girlfriend or wife, he should avoid the Thai woman. He should avoid the Russian women in Thailand. They're not wifeable and they're not girlfriend material. Is that what you're telling me, brother? In your opinion?
Well, it depends, like everything else in IT. It depends if that's what you're looking for. Some guys, I mean, I've seen these guys, they wiped up. I spoke to some mess. They wiped up girls working in bars, Russian women and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it, but they have done that. I mean, what they're looking for is, besides their profession, they're looking for somebody that can take care of them, that can help take care of their family, help them save face out there also. They want to look good to their friends. And if you're somebody that can help them do that, they will be receptive to you. Does that answer your question?
The answer, brother. That tells me all I need to know about Russian women. Stupid Rams. I hope this is some good information for you, brother. I personally would avoid wifing up a Russian chick in Thailand. I would rather go to the source itself or go to Germany. Okay, but Russia itself will be your best bet for Russian chicks, brother. The
Yeah,
Russian women in Thailand, I don't think so, bro. Thank you
yeah.
both for the support. Shout out to Mr. Full Glory 137 for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. IP, keep pumping these interviews out, man. Anytime I can catch these, I will support. That's love right there. Thank you for the support and the kind words, brother. I'm gonna keep doing what I do for you, brothers, man. So, brothers, you can see my voice, but I ain't feeling too good, man. But I do a lot for the brothers, for the channel, to save brothers, to help brothers. So please hit the super chats, man. Please support me. Hit the PayPal. You gotta show me love, man. I'm out here. I have released intel on over 50 countries that have saved brothers' lives, man. Please support me. Thank you, brothers. Appreciate you. Full glory. Thank you, brother. Shout
Hey,
out
well,
to
Glory, thank you.
thank you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Foreign King One for the $20 to picture. That's love right there. Thank you so much, man. To Foreign King One for Glory and Stupid Rams for supporting me so far. The first place I want to visit is Manila, Philippines, because this girl I've met, we've been talking for a bit over a year, and she's there and she tells me a lot of things and very obedient. Also asks me before going anywhere. Amazing, amazing. I hope you make that trip this year, brother. Okay, and of course, come on the channel and share your experience, brother, for the brothers. Thank you, bro. Much appreciation to you. So, next question for you, brother, is: can you break down the racial demographics of women in Thailand, and are they checking for brothers? So we know that the Thai women, they love brothers, the Russian women, they love brothers. Are there any more groups of women out there of any race or nationality that also love brothers too?
Let me see. There was Thai Chinese women I ran out to. I spent a lot of time with. Let me say, it's like going to Burger King. There's like no, it's better yet. It's going to a buffet. There's some everything out there. There's the real thin, they're the small ones and stuff. There's some that are a lot thicker and stuff. Also, um, there's there's Chinese ones. I saw some black women out there and stuff. No, the black women I saw were on the thinnest side and stuff because I think that's what a lot of the people prefer out there and stuff. But I did see some thicker ones out there. Not like the black women in Colombia, but there was, they had some pretty nice shapes on if you're into thinner women. So I saw
Cool.
African black women. I saw some, of course, the Russian women. I saw there's Thai women that don't look like Thai women. There's some women out Thai women that look like white girls out here and stuff. So
Wow.
there's like a buffet, man.
Wow. Brother, do you mind breaking down your interactions with the Thai and Chinese mixed women? Would you say they're checking for brothers? And how so, why? And what was your experience with them, brother?
Well, yes, I would say they were looking for brothers out there. I met one out there that was very nice and kind to me. She was translating for me. She was assisting me with everything I needed is being assisted with. For example, my biggest concern after my first week out there was, hey, how am I going to get my laundry done? She assisted me with that. She assisted me. Traffic out there is, just briefly speaking, is different and stuff. It's not like in Western countries where the pedestrian have right of way and stuff. You can walk across, you can try to walk across the street and get taken out, which almost happened to me a few times. She grabbed my arm and she led me across the street. She was um, kind to me. We went to some restaurants. Some of them were the, what do you call it, um, the grills and stuff, the Korean grills, some of the Japanese type grills. I never experienced that before. I didn't know how to cook on it, didn't know how to eat the food on it. Well, she was cooking the food on it and she was hand feeding me. So that one, you know, was different for me. I'm definitely not used to it out here. We were going through the mall. I noticed my shoe was untied. I went down and tried to tie my shoe. Got my hand slapped away from me.
What?
Yeah, man.
And she, hold on, bro, and she tied your shoe for you.
Yeah, she slapped my hand away and tied my shoe for me and stuff.
What?
No, that's what I said. I was surprised.
Wow. This Thai Chinese chick slapped your hand away from your shoe and tied your shoe for you. This is amazing, brother.
Dude, I
Hold on,
couldn't even
brother.
bend,
Hold
my
on.
hand wasn't by my shoe. I was just bending down to tie it.
That is the equivalent of a foreign chick, right? A Japanese chick bathing and moisturizing you, in my opinion, brother. That's amazing right there. That's exactly what we want from our woman. That's exactly what we want from our foreign woman, man.
You know, I
You
had to
provide that. Come on, bro.
I had to agree with you about that IP. Definitely because when I got back home, I was, having difficulty eating because one, I had to cook. Two, I had to feed myself. Three, after I took a shower and stuff, I was trying to figure out how to moisturize my back, let alone how to scrub my back.
And
You
she
know,
did it.
yeah.
What? Pause. Hold on right there. Hold on right there, brother. You're telling me this Thai Chinese chick bathed you, brother. Your back.
Yeah. I said my back is itching. I'm going to take a shower.
And she did it.
Yeah, I was just, even the Russian chick did that for me also.
Whoa. Did they then moisturize you after?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was trying to put some lotion on my legs and stuff. Hey, I was doing a lot of walking out there. Um, when I got off, my leg was still swollen for being on that flight for 17 plus hours and stuff. I was getting some lotion, was trying to put it on one leg. She took the bottle of lotion out of my hand. She finished moisturizing one leg and went on to the next.
What? Oh my goodness. And this is half Thai, half Chinese. This is amazing, brother.
No,
Oh
this
my
is both.
goodness.
This is the Russian girl, and this is the half Thai, half Chinese. I wasn't
Oh,
really noticing. She told me she was half Chinese. She looked Chinese, and she was tall. And there was advantages to her being taller and bigger than other girls and stuff. That the biggest advantage was when I was walking places. At first, I was getting rushed out by these girls that were rushing up to me, grabbing me when I was walking past bars. When she was by, all that stopped. She just
wow.
gave them the look. They stepped back.
Let me ask this, brother, right?
No,
So basically, right, I'm in shock right now. So you're telling me, right, brother, um, A brother can go to Thailand in 2023, get a half Thai, half Chinese girlfriend or Russian girlfriend, and tell her, "Hey, baby, do you mind bathing me in the bath? And when you finish bathing me, baby, can you moisturize me from head to toe?" And she'll do it.
Well, what I what I did first of all was I wasn't just just asked her straight out like that. We walked around together, we talked. I was doing relationship building and stuff. It wasn't like I was rushing into it. I noticed a lot of guys out there, especially when I was on Walker Street and Beach Road, especially the Indian guys. No disrespect to them, they were just walking up to girls saying, "How much?" Which is totally disrespectful. Which is you know, you know, talk to them, build, have a conversation with them and stuff. You know, so I mean, the Thai half, the half Thai Chinese chick I was with and stuff. I was in the bar. I was speaking to I spoke to the bar owner and stuff. How I liked it out there and stuff. He bought me a drink. One, like I said, they treating black brothers nice. Um, the girl asked me if I wanted a drink. I said, yeah. Then we talked a few minutes. In our conversation with the mom and son, I was saying, hey, I'm trying to find a place. Do you know anywhere I can get my laundry washed? Me not knowing, two doors down, yeah, what was it? Yeah, two doors down was a laundry. A couple of more doors down was another laundry. And I was asking her where I could find something good to eat at, and she turned to me and said, "Hey, you know what? This girl really likes you and stuff. Um, you could take her, and she will show you where to eat at. She will take care of you." Quote, which I didn't catch at first. She will take good care of you. And you know, I paid the bar fine, which was under $14. And she was showing me where, walked me across the street, took me to a place because hey, I was gonna jump right into Thai food. She asked me did I like spicy food, and she was able to assist me in ordering and stuff. No, when you pick up a girl and stuff down there, as we want them to be feminine, we have to be more masculine. We have to step forward, and we're expected to pay for those meals and stuff. So food is so cheap out there, or better yet, it's so inexpensive out there. It wasn't a problem. Everything looked good
Wow.
on the menu. I ordered a buffet. I just told her, you know what? Order everything you think I might like. She was really hesitant at first. Ordered one or two things. The next thing I noticed, there was a buffet across there, and we ordered. We ate. I was full and stuff. It's hot outside. It's like 90 degrees. That was the norm when I was out there in April.
Okay, hold on, bro. Thank you, brother. Um, Amazing. So your camera is frozen, bro. I'm not sure if you're aware. Just for I
Listen,
let you know, brother.
there we go.
Okay, now you back, brother. Okay, so this is awesome so far. So where are the best places in Thailand for us to meet a girlfriend and wifeable woman, brother?
Girlfriend, wife. You might want to check out the malls. Yeah, malls. If you can get a conversation going with the girl at someplace like 7-Eleven, most shops and stuff. The thing is, you want to get a conversation going with them and stuff. You want to, have a dialogue between. It helps a lot if you know the language and or if they know English. Sometimes a tour guide to help you. Well, another thing that I picked up on was if you get a cool cab driver, um, he can introduce you to somebody. Mostly the person he's introducing you to, if you stay away from pros, is some girls a little bit further out in the province or somebody working a regular job. But he can introduce you because just taking you to or her, depending on the driver, taking you to whatever business, they get kickbacks from the establishments. So if they take somebody there yourself, they get a kickback from the establishment for whatever place they take you to. Two, they'll probably know somebody that speaks English or that's kind of looking for a foreigner or a Westerner that hasn't been, too deeply into the bar scene. or that's just looking for somebody. So that would be my two suggestions.
Thank you, bro.
Just
Amazing.
get out.
Thank you, bro. So and brothers, can we get more super chats flowing, please? Can we get more likes up? You know, this is another classic, man. Yet another classic video. I'm out here putting in the hard work for you, brothers, man. You gotta support. You know, me only focusing on brothers means that I've narrowed my audience to brothers. So brothers gotta support, man. You gotta support this movement. That'll be greatly appreciated. So next question for you, brother, is feminism. You know, did you see any sort of feminism out there in Thailand amongst the Thai women? Because obviously I disagree with it. I don't want that in my life, in my relationship. Did you see that at all, brother?
Yes, I did. When I was going out to the floating market, me, my driver, I paid for the driver for the full day and stuff. So I mean, I have me one dedicated driver. He could also translate. The floating market was like an hour or so drive from us. We got out on our way out there. We stopped at a restaurant. I was using my Google Translate to translate who I thought was a typical Thai girl. I was, translating and stuff. And then she turned to me and says, "Look, I can speak English. You don't need a translator." I was shocked. My guide looked back at me and stuff. He was surprised because Thai women don't talk back like that.
Wow.
To find out she was from a Western country. She was back out there. She was from Sweden.
Oh, okay. So she
So
was a Thai woman born in Sweden that moved back to Thailand.
I think she was born in Thailand, worked and lived in Sweden for a while, and came back to Thailand. She was working at a restaurant. Maybe she went to school out there.
Okay. What about the Thai women that were born in Thai and raised in Thai? Did you sense any sort of feminism from them at all?
No, as a matter of fact, I didn't. And it was kind of hard to approach. If I was with a woman, um, if I was with a woman, they all stayed back. So, it's kind of hard after a couple of days, it was hard for them to approach me or they didn't approach me. It's like they stay respectful, they try to stay in their own lanes. They don't try to walk on any other woman's territory. So,
Okay. So I'm getting from here is that you want to avoid Thai women that have spent a lot of time in the West. Okay, avoid them
yep,
completely, right?
yep,
Especially in Sweden. Sweden is the feminist capital in the entire world. Do not wife up a woman from Sweden. Don't put that misery in your life. Not even the Swedish guys want them anymore. They are only for recreational purposes only. Then
mm,
you move on and find your wife in a different country, but do not wife up a Swedish chick, okay? Thank you very
exactly.
much, bro.
Yeah, because I
So,
stay clear of her and anyone that started acting, you could tell when you're communicating, they'll be the ones that look at you and start to mean mug you and stuff. And if they get that partial neck roll, not like the black woman in the U.S., just step away. There's so many other women out there, you don't even have to worry about it. So just stay
uh,
clear.
awesome, bro. So, next question for you, brother, is communication. So, how were you communicating with Thai women? Was it English? Was it Google Translate most of the time? What's the best way to communicate just so brothers are aware, brother, please?
She had some rudimentary English. She could write English and she could speak some in English, which was very helpful to me. And
In
Google
general, brother.
Translate also.
I mean, in general, brother, like, what's the means of communication there that's very important? Do we have to learn Thai or is English enough?
Um, Depending on who you're talking to, English could be enough, but I would suggest learn some Thai, at least basic Thai. Google Translate helps out a lot because they would use Google Translate, and I had Google Translate. But I always say don't trust Google Translate because a lot of things um, when communicating, Google Translate won't get right. Some things don't translate over perfectly. Um, Things, especially about religion, don't talk politics, definitely, because you don't know exactly what Google Translate is saying. So I say stay clear of that, and that's a good reason to learn some Thai.
Okay. Awesome, bro. Awesome. So next question for you, brother, is obviously you dealt with Thai women out there. Did you sense any sort of jealousy from the Thai men? Any sort of ritual hatred from Thai men towards you as a black man for dealing with Thai women?
No, actually, the some of the time men that I were talking to, better yet, some of the time men I was talking to, because I was respectful to everybody. If I run into some of the lady boys, they would suggest to me some nice Thai women to talk to. Just I just let them know I wasn't into lady boys and stuff like that. Had a conversation, buy them a drink and stuff. They would point out, they would help, they would suggest. Thai people are friendly and accommodating. The Thai men, same way. They're more than glad to help you out and stuff if you're nice and respectful to them. If you act like a butthole, they will treat you like one. You'll be paying 5 times the price, at least double the price for anything at that point.
Okay, okay. Thank you, bro. Um, so how good looking are Thai women, right? Would you say they're up there with the most beautiful women you've ever met in terms of their body, their face? I know you're smiling right there, brother. Break it down for us.
Well, let me put it this way. And as a comparison scale, out here, nines and tens, when I went to Thailand and came back, those nines and tens turned back into at max maybe a 4 or 5. And then if you throw in their attitude, the second these women out here open their mouth, they would drop down to a 3, 2s and 3s. So attitude has a lot to do with it. So my last night in Bangkok, these girls were, let me put it in a 1 through 10 scale. These girls were scoring anywhere from 12s and 13s.
Wow.
When I got back home, I was having withdrawals on my flight back. Tears are actually running down my eyes.
Wow. Wow. Amazing, bro.
So man, I'm right now. I'm really not happy. I'm trying to put together a sustainable lifestyle so I can go out there and stay for a prolonged period of time. That's my goal right now. So main reason I'm not in your Python class, that's why I'm dropping out of Theo's CCP class right now, because I have the first class I took. I want to get my certification in that. I took my AZ 104, AZ 800, AZ 801. I just completed the week I got back from Thailand, that AZ 305 for Solutions Architect. And I did the Udemy class for the SAA. So I want to finish all of those certifications before I start taking any more classes. So
That's smart. That's smart, bro. Finish what you got to do first, especially the IT. So that's what I'm telling brothers, get into IT. I'm in IT. The brother I'm interviewing right now is in IT already, but wants to up himself further in IT. IT is the best job field for passport bros and brothers. Reach out to me for consultation. John Thomas, can you put a link to my consultation, please, on my Calendly page? Also, join my Patreon for more IT mentorship. Okay,
definitely join the Patreon.
tell them why they should join the Patreon. Tell them how good the Patreon is, brother.
Anything that I needed to know or figure out, if I had questions, I could just go back to the Patreon. There's more information there. There's a lot more knowledge there. And not only can you play through it and stuff, stop, take notes, you can play it again in case you missed something. And there's always something new on. He's adding content. My next trip I'm trying to work out is going to be Brazil, the Carnival. I plan on doing February the month. The week before, the week of, the week after, probably throwing another week down there because I want to do Rio and Sao Paulo. That's when I plan on breaking out of there and going back to Thailand for 2 months. But I have to have the IT work down and have some sustainable income, different streams of income, so I can be out there for a sustained period of time. It's no more. brothers doing that 2 week vacation out there or 1 week.
Nah.
1 month was not long enough, but I'm glad I came back. If I didn't, I would have been overstaying my visa. I would have been getting in trouble out there. I
Yes,
was getting
indeed,
in
man.
trouble out there, actually, as a matter of fact, on my third, fourth week out there. So I'm glad I came back, take care of business at home, but I'm going back.
Awesome, bro. So let me ask this, brother, right? And brothers, join that Patreon. Um, Body count, brother. That's very important to me. Um, I'm sure as men here, we want to find a virgin chick to marry. Purity is very important. The more pure a woman is, the better she is, in my opinion, for relationship and marriage material purposes. Do Thai women have low body counts? Okay. Or is the body count higher? And be real with me, brother. Be real with me.
And you know what? It depends where you're looking. Like I said, where you're looking. If you find a lot of these Thai girls and stuff, there's not a lot to do in the province and the villages. So I was told for some other girls and stuff that were telling me. So they may have a relationship or two with some guys that they're with, but it's not going to be like in the U.S. When they're stacking double digits and triple digits. If they come back out here, and I mean, if you go back into the city and stuff, a lot of them are trying to break out of, you know, living that poor lifestyle. Some of them have to support their families, their brothers and sisters at home. They may have a they may be staying with their grandmother. Their parents may be divorced, and there is no social help like out here in the U.S. and stuff. There's no welfare. So they're struggling out there. So if they're coming to the city, they're getting working bars and stuff. That's so they can support their family back home. So then you're going to start running to higher body count. Some of them, they see the glamour and how other girls are wearing gold, wearing expensive clothes, how people are taking them all over the place. They fall in love with that lifestyle. Other ones, they're finding out that, hey, you know what? They just want to get married. They don't like living that lifestyle, but they have to support their family. They're doing what they have to do to survive. That's why I say, hey, be respectful to all out there. But depending on where you go, if you have somebody introduce you, connect you with people. Some of the university girls, they would have lower body counts and stuff. But still, I found out that some of the girls that are working at some of the shopping centers, the malls, the street venues, the cooking place, after they get off of work, they would go to some of the popular clubs out there. I'm not going to name them, but they will be, you know, trying to meet foreigners out there for boyfriends, or they'll be what you call freelancing out there too. A lot of girls in bars and stuff, if they don't make their quota, if they don't make enough money, they'll go to some of these clubs or go to places where a lot of tourists go, i.e., Walking Street, Beach Road, and those would have higher body counts. But if you're looking for marriage material, you have to get out there, socialize, you have to be respectful so you can weed them out. It's a vetting process. And I'm telling you one thing for sure. When I was out there for 1 month, there was not enough time to do any vetting process to, really determine if she was really marriageable. Now I ran into one of my drivers and the guide and stuff. He was going to introduce me to somebody, wanted me to give my contact information to somebody out, further out and stuff. That was staying in a project in one of the villages and stuff that had a lower body count. That's looking for a husband. That had a regular job she worked. But like I said, this is like my last 3 days out there, and I only spent a month out there.
Awesome. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Um, so this driver of yours, right? How did you get this driver? Is there like a service we should go through to get a Thai driver? So this is more about transportation. How did you get this driver?
Well, the way I got the driver was I was staying at a 5-star hotel outside. There's like a line of cab drivers lined up and stuff. They're all looking for business. They're looking for work. They don't get paid a whole lot and stuff. So, and business is slow, especially coming right out of COVID. I just went out there, was talking to them, figure out who spoke English. And we're just kicking out there for, I say, a day and stuff, a part of the day with them and stuff. I went out there the next day, bought them all, bought some beers and stuff for them to find out they didn't want to drink because they were driving in their drivers. Smart move, earned my respect. Came out there with a case of waters and sodas and was just kicking with them, meeting them and stuff. There were some of them were offering to take me around for the day and stuff, show me some of the different areas and stuff. And that's how I introduced myself to them. The thing is, you want to build relationships. You want to be friendly, you want to be nice, you want to be courteous. You want to understand that, hey, this is their living out there and stuff. So when you tip them a little bit more, they can be respectful and stuff. You tip them, you don't want to over tip them or you don't want to give them too much, but I noticed the prices were coming down. Instead of me spending, let's say, 300 baht to go here, another 300 to somebody to pick me up, which would have been like 600, depending on how far it was, or $1,000, depending on how far out I was going, like to another city. I was getting prices like, let's say, 2,000 for the whole day. With, the whole day, part of the night and stuff, came back over, picked me up. We went to some nice restaurants and stuff out there. He was showing me around. So that's how I was building relationships, talking to him, getting to know him.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. Hold on, brother. Welcome to Mr. Tony for subscribing to the. What the flip? What's going on there?
Thank you, Tony.
Welcome. Thank you, Tony. You keep freezing on us, John. Shout out to Mr. Tony for subscribing. Welcome, Tony. Make sure you press the notification bell to always, so you never miss a live stream or post from me, brother. Mr. What's his name? Mr. Thomas Collison. Can you please DM me on IG? I would love to hear about your experience in Myanmar, living there so far. That'd be great for the brothers, please, brother. That's very important, please. And shout out to Mr. Foreign King 1 for the $10 super chat. Can we get more support flowing in? We got over 80 people here, man. Please support the channel, brothers. He says here, can you elaborate IT for me, bro? Of course. So IT is the best industry to be in if you are an aspiring passport, bro. Why is that? With your IT skills, you can work anywhere around the world. Okay, your skills apply to any country that has that particular technology. Okay, so for example, right, if you're a lawyer in America and you pass a New York bar, you can only be a lawyer in New York. You can't be a lawyer in California, in Illinois, etc., etc. Now, it's not the same case for IT. You get the cert applies anywhere around the world. IT also offers you freedom, okay? Remote working. You can be working on the beach and you got a dime foreign chick right next to you. She's reading a book, you're working. When it's 5 p.m., take her back to your spot and naughty things happen, okay? Keeping it PG. So that's just one of the few things that IT offers you to do, brothers. Okay, awesome. So next question for you, brother, is are Thai women wifeable? Would you wife up a Thai chick, brother? And tell us why.
Hey, the girls I was running into until I got locked down. They were respectable. They were nice. They were feminine. They were accommodating. They were trying to help you out. When I first arrived at the airport, I realized I left some important things at home, like my itinerary, where I was supposed to go to make my driver and stuff. A Thai person, she actually walked up to me, assisted me in that. She connected my phone to the internet, onto the local Wi-Fi. I was able to pull down the information because I keep everything in the cloud space. From there, she saw the number and stuff of my transportation. She called them up and was able to translate. And my drive, at that point, I was going to go down to try to meet him. She just told me to stand back to the side. The person would come and meet me over there. So I just stepped back what she said. My driver came up to me, and my guide came up. My driver and guide, there were two different people. They came up to me. They took my bags. we were on our way and stuff. Took me to the hotel, had me checked in, but that's how I set it up. Instead of trying to catch a cab myself, I was trying to set up landing spots, but they're very accommodating.
Amazing, amazing. Um, this is incredible intel so far. So, next question for you, brother, is, are Thai women conservative in their thinking, or are they liberal in their thinking, brother?
You know what? They are more conservative. There are traditional ones that are more conservative. There's some of them that have been working in the tourist industry that are more little bit more feminine. They're still super accommodating. They will try to do anything they can to get those tourist dollars out of you. There's another set that are really they step back, more conservative ones. They watch you first, then they step forward. But a lot of times you have to approach them, you have to initiate the conversation and stuff. From there, it's on like Donkey Kong. So
Wow, amazing.
let me elaborate a little bit more about, in case some of the brothers don't know, IT is information technology. I mean, I worked in IT so long, some people don't know the acronym, but that's information technology. It could be working with software developers. You could be working in infrastructure. There's a lot of help desk jobs out there. And the best type of IT jobs you want to have, in case you don't, if you don't want to look back through some of the Patreon, and I suggest you get that, is you want to work for a Western country, work for Germany and stuff, and be in your be in the country you want to be in, like in Thailand, because German dollars, American dollars, UK euros go a lot further working in when you let me fix this. So it goes a lot farther than Thai dollars. Thai does not pay much. You don't want to. I don't suggest you try to find a job in Thailand. I suggest you find a remote job from whatever country and get those dollars and have it transferred to you.
Yeah,
That's my
and that's
strategy.
why, and that's why I'm telling brothers book a consultation with me. I know exactly how to set you brothers up. It will be
Yeah,
next
because
question for you, brother.
consultations and get your
Next question for you.
okay,
Go
go
on,
ahead.
bro.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just looking at my notes.
Yeah, get a consultation, brothers. So next question for you, brother, is, are Thai women materialistic? Do they want the Gucci bag, Prada bag, Armani bag, or are they a humble woman?
Well, from my observations, especially the women I ran into, they are the ones out there in the province that are away from the city. They hear about stuff and they would like some of the things that us foreigners can bring. But in the city, when they see all the glitz and glamour, they're into Gucci and stuff. They would like these things, but it's so inexpensive to us out here and stuff. I mean, I bought an iPad out there and stuff. It was really cheap. Then I found out it wasn't an up to date iPad, and I updated it. I got tired of her just looking at her phone and stuff, trying to translate and get information and stuff. I just gave it to her, but it was just so cheap. It was just throwaway. But a lot of them looking for foreigners to buy them gold watches, especially if they're working in the tourist scene. So they could
Okay,
be really materialistic.
so brother, so what I'm getting here is what kind of job she does determines her mind state. So for me,
Yes.
right, if I was gonna go to Thailand to get a Thai wife and have children with, right, and my wife her up, I'm gonna avoid the bar girls, the tourist chicks, etc., etc. So are you
Mhm.
telling me that we should focus on the professional Thai women who are lawyers, doctors, university students? Are these good women to wife up?
I would think so, but still, a lot of them had worked as semi pros and stuff like that because they had to pay their way through school. It's harder to hook up with some of the Chinese ones because they still run a kind of a caste system. Those of them, those pretty much stay away from brothers, from what I hear and stuff,
Oh,
depending on their background. If they're in the upper class, they try to stay in the upper class. They're really into almost a caste system.
so you're telling me, brother, the full-blooded Chinese women in Thailand are not checking for brothers, keep away from them. They want the pale-skinned Chinese dude, or they want a white man. Keeping it real with you, brother. Would you say so?
I would say they're looking more for a Korean guy. That's the number one choice. Then next, maybe Japanese because of similar cultures. Then next, they will go to a white guy, then a black guy.
Can I ask you why Koreans first and Japanese after? Why?
Um, Similar from what I hear from them, it's a similar or closer culture and stuff. Even though a lot of the Korean guys just, you know, um, you know, just pick them up and dump them afterwards.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
tell
they
you this, man.
brothers because hey, brothers would treat them better and stuff like that. And a lot of them are looking for something more long term, looking for something stable in their life.
I'm gonna tell you this right. Chinese women, I'm on the fence with Chinese women. I hear in one case they love brothers, in another case they hate brothers. But I'll tell you this though, man, colorism is very big amongst Chinese women. So I would
Oh,
say if you were a light-skinned black man like Drake, Chris Brown, you
hmm
probably could get some play. But if you're a dark-skinned brother like Idris Elba, etc., etc., very rare you get a Chinese chick, man. They, I'm not convinced by a Chinese woman. I would personally stay away from them because I don't like how they think, their mentality. They bleach their skin, white is right, all that nonsense. I'm good on that, man. You want an Asian chick, Japanese first, Korea maybe, then Thai, then Philippines, etc., etc. Awesome, bro.
oh yeah,
So
I agree with that. And one thing to look out for them, and it's part of their culture. A lot of the lotions you buy out there, shampoos, soaps, they have skin lighteners in it. When I went out there, I got me a couple of small tubes of lotions that I liked when I went out there until I could find something that out there that didn't have skin lighteners. That even includes the sunscreen, which I don't need. I just
let me
want
ask this, brother, right? So obviously Thailand has a colorism issue, like all Asian countries do. But so there's a perception here. So these dark skinned Thai women, they bleach their skin, right?
the
So
light
it seems that
Thai women
hold on,
bleach.
bro. Hold on, brother. Sorry, brother. So it seems to me that dark skin is ugly there in Thailand. So if dark skin is ugly, right? And I'm a dark skinned black man, you're a dark skinned black man in terms of
Say so.
having darker skin. How on earth are they checking for brothers if we have dark skin?
You know what? I just stopped trying to ask myself that question and stopped overanalyzing. I'm just looking at the reality of what it is out there. A lot of them like brothers and stuff, and I'm thinking that they like the brothers because how we treat them, how they perceive our culture to be, also. So what trips me out is how they would have a kid from a dark skinned person, knowing their kid's going to be dark skinned. But
Yeah.
primarily, they're looking for somebody that will bring stability into their life. They're looking for, to marry and stuff. Yeah, they would like a young, strong guy and stuff like that. Because some of them are going from guy to guy, but with the older guys, they're hoping they're missing, let's say, a cylinder or two, or a little bit slower, not trying to run around from woman to woman, but you know, they're looking for somebody more stable, that's more more mentally stable, that's not running from girl to girl, and or financially stable, and financially stable also. That's not going to come out there for 2 weeks and be gone. So
Okay. This is very interesting. Thank you, bro, for that breakdown. I would personally avoid women that have bleached their skin before, that worship lighter skin. I would keep away from that kind of woman of any race and culture. I don't want that self hatred in my life, man. I'm happy in my skin color, and I would expect my foreign girlfriend to be happy with her skin color. If she
Yeah.
isn't, I'm not keep away from me. I don't want that self hatred in my life, man.
There you go.
So, next question for you, brother, is in terms of cold approaching. Did you cold approach out there in Thailand?
Yes, I did. It went over mostly positive. They will respond positive to you. You could talk to them. They can communicate. They try to get your line number or your I call WeChat also. That's how they communicate out there. As a matter of fact, when I was when I was communicating with one, when I was talking to one, um, she set up my line up for the phone on me, though I didn't use it. She set up the WeChat. She got my I was using the primary phone because the one I bought in Thailand wasn't working. She straightened that out for me also. I just said, "Hey, my phone's not working, but I would like your a line," and straightened out my phone and stuff. Put a number in it.
Awesome. So let me ask this, brother, right? Um, how how should brothers cold approach a Thai chick they like? What do we say? How do we do it? So we can get the line number, etc., etc. So how would you approach? What's your advice to brothers on how to approach a Thai chick? What to say, etc., etc.
You know what? Not like out here, how we beat around the bush playing games and stuff. Out there, you just have to be pretty much straightforward, um, and just say, "Hey, how are you doing? I'm so and so." I just, just walked up to him. If I had a question, I would ask them a question, asked them how they were doing, and I just communicated without the BS. It's like I turn from game full on to game full off, and just talk to them like I would talk to a human. And that took me a lot further because apparently they're used to guys, foreigners coming up to them trying to run some game and stuff. And especially, it doesn't work as well because you have to translate also. And trying to translate things get lost in translations. Things don't transmit well across cultures and stuff. It's I found that a little difficult when I was out there and stuff. So, just ask them like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't find this." A lot of them understand that. So if they have to, they'll whip out their Google Translate. But it's pretty nice out there.
Awesome,
One
bro.
thing,
Now,
my stress
so
level when I was over there went down, and um, I have a watch that records my heart rate and my sleeping habits. Normally, before I went to Thailand, I was sleeping 2 to 3 hours a night. I had the doctor email me. I was picking up my emails because they were monitoring it. They were saying I was getting 6 to 7 hours of sleep when I was out there after my first week, and it's a lot relaxing. Just talking to the women out there, just without playing the little silly mind games.
amazing, bro. Amazing. Um, Let me ask this, brother, right? Is the issue of male friends a problem with Thai women? So if you're dating a Thai chick, will she have male friends? Will she hang out with her male friends? I won't accept that. How is the whole dynamic between male friends and Thai women?
I wasn't able to go too deep into that, but from what I'm hearing and stuff, when I was checking out some of their Facebook pages because they want to connect with you on Facebook and Instagram, they have a lot of them have many many guy friends. They have many girlfriends. It's like with their culture, they communicate with a large group of people and stuff. I mean, it's like a giant social network and stuff. Yeah, I don't like that so much either. I don't. If she's with me, no guy friends. The girls that I were hanging with when I was in Thailand, it was like a guy friend shutdown and stuff, and they respected that.
Okay. Oh, so basically, you told them no guy friends, and they respected
Yeah,
that, brother.
I said, hey, we're together and stuff. No guy friends, and yeah, yeah, yes, that's to your question.
And was that to the Russian chick and the Thai Chinese chick and the
The
Thai
Thai
woman as
Chinese
well?
chick, the Russian chick, I would take the couple of nights she was over. We went to breakfast in the morning and stuff. I told her to go on have the rest of her day and stuff. And she was after she would get off of work at night, and she would call me up. She would call me up, come by. She would bring meals and stuff like that. So
Wow.
well, I had a rule that I broke a little too quick, like sooner than I did. I was calling it the 3 day rule. Not just with the girl for 3 days, but I would change hotels after 3 days. So I wouldn't have girls coming by the hotel and stuff and being stuck in the hotel.
Wow. Let me do a little bit of intermission here, brother.
Okay.
So, brothers, the explicit version of this stream is going to be on my Patreon sometime next week or the week after. The explicit version is wild, crazy,
Yeah.
raw, unfiltered. These Thai chicks in the bedroom, they will make you go loco. Look at the brother. They will make you go crazy, man. And the brother and elder had a great time with young, beautiful Thai woman in the bedroom, right? So you want to hear his experience and how a brother should move out there, what positions they like. Trying to keep it PG in the bedroom. Head over to my Patreon. I'll be dropping that very soon, man. If you're not on the Patreon, you're missing out, man. That's what I can say, brothers. So join that Patreon, brothers, ASAP. So let me open up the phone lines, brother. Okay. And before I do so, brother, um, can brothers work IT remotely in Thailand? Is it a good scene, a good setting, a good culture to get your laptop from America, get paid US dollars, and work in Thailand, living a great life there, brother?
You know what? In my opinion, it could be done, but especially working on the West Coast and probably New York also, the biggest issue I had was that time difference. They are 14 and a half hours ahead of us. I was trying to join on some of Theo's classes and trying to get on some of the activities that were going on when you were online live. I was missing it to realize that, hey, 14 hours is a long time. I started applying for work out there, um, and I was getting calls at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, realizing what time it was back here. So you have to be really prepared for that and, really be able to work out that difference. And my suggestion would be if you're going to relocate to another country, Thailand, Indonesia, where they have good internet access, you the main thing you want to do is um, make sure you're a place with good internet connection, and two, work out there for do your 8 hour day or 9 hour day your work schedule. Don't go out there trying to party and stuff. Trying to live the nightlife and trying to work on the side. You will definitely lose your job, especially you know with some of these locales, like I say, Thailand. They will have you won't be able to function effectively. That's the main thing I want to say.
Okay. Awesome, man. Awesome. Um, Mr. Winston Thomas, can you please send me a DM on IG? I would love to get you on the channel, brother, to speak about Taipei, which I believe is in Taiwan, and Manila. So, Winston Thomas, here's my IG in the comment section below. Please DM me on IG. Brothers, if you travel somewhere, if you're planning to travel somewhere, send me a DM on IG. I want to get you on the channel to share your experience with brothers. It's very important we share the information to brothers, man. So, we all we got, man. So please support and come on the channel. So, Winston Thomas, send me a DM on IG, brother. Let's speak about get you on the channel in the future. So, calling now, brothers, calling right now.
Yeah.
If you have any questions for our guests and brothers, can we get the support flowing up, the super chats, the PayPal donation? Yet another classic, man. Once again, brothers, right? This channel, right, is catered towards brothers, a very small group of people on YouTube. Okay. So, all right, I need all the support I can get. I need all the support I can get. This isn't like, Fresh and Fit, Urban Preach, whatever, and all these other big YouTube channels that appeal to everyone and they get all the support. This is a channel that is for brothers. So brothers got support to allow me to keep doing what I do, man.
One thing I admit, going out, just traveling out the country, going and seeing different cultures, um, what it did for me, when I got back, I noticed my flow completely changed. It was like night and day difference and stuff. It's hard to explain beyond that. I mean, one of my exes called up and stuff, talking about she wanted to come over and stuff, waiting for me to cook her a meal, and I said, "Nah, I'm good." There's just no comparing. I mean, why am I going fishing out here in a poison? It's like going fishing in a poison well and stuff. All the fish are going to be poisoned. That's what I'm realizing in the U.S. So, why don't I go to a fresh stream and stuff? Get me a nice flounder and stuff. Something that's more healthy, because if I eat poison fish, eventually I'm going to get poisoned. It's like going out there for that month. It was just like mostly a detox. I just wanted to see what it was, what it is. Could I work IT out there? Are they really, how bad is feminism, or how good is it out there? I mean, to me, it was like the promised land. So I want to, before I go back to Thailand, I gotta have to hit Brazil. I hear that's like Zion, and I'm really considering, and I did mention it on some of the on IP's channel and a couple other spots, that I'm considering spending half the year in Thailand, half the year in Brazil. That way,
Amazing.
I could be wherever there's fair weather. And if it's raining and stuff out there and stuff, I could go. I could just bounce to the other country and stuff. Just make it really simple like that.
There you go, brothers. That's the life right there. Only IT will allow you to do 6 months in one country and 6 months in another country. So again, using the doctor lawyer analogy here, you get a medical license or law license in the US, you can't do 6 months in Brazil or in Thailand. I mean, you can only practice in America, and particularly estates in America. I mean, the choice is yours, brothers, man. You either come and join us on the IT side, or you stay doing what you're doing, brothers, man. Get into IT, brothers.
Yeah, or at least, let's say if you're a doctor or a lawyer and stuff, add IT to your skill set. You can be more as a consultant out there, and you can be making US dollars wherever you want in the world. So that's another option. But hey, speak to IP about consultations on that. He'll get you a long way and stuff, because let me tell you, I was pretty unhappy out here. Child support almost killed this brother. I barely survived that, and when I ran into IP's channel, saw Theo on it, game changer. Better yet, I stopped playing the game. I started living my life.
No, you start playing the game, brother, and you start making the game.
No, hey, I ain't playing no games. No games from over here. I
You're
like
making the game, bro.
I can tell a woman what I like, what my expectations are and stuff. Out here, get that? Man, I would have got stabbed so many times. Especially if I would have turned around and said, I'm hungry and stuff, make me something to eat.
Make me a sandwich,
Tie my shoe. I get my
shoe. Bathe me, scrub my back. You tell that to a Western woman, she will probably call the cops at you. Hey, my name is Maria. My boyfriend just told me to bathe him. Come and arrest him. And I'm not even kidding, brother. It's that bad. But you ask a foreign chick to do that for you. Baby, can you rub my back? Your girlfriend does it for you. my girlfriend does it for me. You know, imagine telling your boys, right, in a in a meeting, right, where you're chilling out. Hey, my girlfriend yesterday, she tied my shoe when I almost wanted to do it myself, and she bathed and moisturized me. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, what kind of girlfriend you got there, bro?" I got me a foreign chick. Get you yours too.
When I
Ah,
was out there, I wasn't thinking about it. I was sitting down eating at the restaurant. You know, I saw across the room a couple of guys looking at me when she was taking the food and feeding me
what? In Thailand?
in Thailand.
She was feeding you, bro, in a restaurant, in a public restaurant.
Yeah, she was feeding me in a public. I mean, when I got back here, I thought that was normal. I was
Wow.
hungry for 2 days and stuff. Fortunately, I prepped some meals. I threw them in the freezer before I left for Thailand and stuff. And when I got back home, one, the first day I didn't eat because there was nobody to cook for me. The second day I managed to put that in the microwave. The second day when I was trying to eat and stuff, I cooked the food, but I was just sitting there looking at the food. There was nobody to feed me.
Imagine me, right, going to, let's say, McDonald's, right, in the horrible West,
Mhm.
sitting down and, you know, asking my Western girlfriend, "Hey, can you put that fry and that chicken sandwich in my mouth and feed me?" She will look at me so crazy. She might as well have got the AK-47 and just unloaded the clip.
Man, you would have been slapped so hard and stuff, your head would have spun around twice, like the exorcist. But now imagine this. Imagine that as a reality, which I ran into, which was really hard for me to fathom, sitting there at the restaurant and not having to ask. Did not have to ask. She took the stuff that she cooked, the stuff off the grill, she wrapped it in lettuce, picked it up with some chopsticks and put it in my mouth.
Amazing.
No,
Let
it
me bring
wasn't.
you Miss. Go
And
on.
that wasn't amazing. That was depressing every time I think about it every evening. And I ask myself daily, why am I here?
Wow. Hold on. Before I bring in Mr. Theowath,
Oh,
Mr. Forex Brian, you mind reaching out to me on IG to speak about how trading and investing can, help brothers in this passport bros journey? Any tips you can give to me so I can pass on to brothers, that'd be great. So Brian, Forex Brian, send me a DM on IG, please, man. We gotta help each other out as brothers and pass the info to other brothers, man. That'd be greatly appreciated, brother. Before I bring in Theo, I've got a couple of super chats. Shout out to Mr. All in 4X for the $5 super chat. Most Thai, second or third language is English or Chinese. Communication
mhm.
is easy without learning Thai. Look into Thai Elite Visa. Thank you very much, both, for that information there. Much appreciated.
That's
Shout out to
true.
Mr. Foreign. Shout out to Mr. Foreign King One for the $5 super chat. I'm a truck driver, bro. Bro, we gotta get you into IT as soon as possible, brother. Okay. Appreciate you, Foreign King One. And shout out to Mr. Marvin Lloyd for the $2 20 Canadian dollars super chat. Hey IP, hope Japan is going well. Thanks for the kind words, bro. And the super chat. Thank you very much, Marvin Lloyd. Let me bring in Mr. Theo Wife in the background. What's going on, Theo? How you doing, brother?
It's been a long day. It's been tiring. I have a I had a super AWS project that was due yesterday. I delivered it. I thought I'd totally fail. I didn't. I hit 100%. So
We can't hear you too clearly. You sound kind of static.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Mm, not as good as
No.
before. No, that's better. That's better, bro.
Okay. Okay. Now it's better, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Um. So yeah, I've just been doing. I'm just tired because of work. So I just been dying because of work. That's all. Where's John?
He dropped off. Let me DM him on
Yeah, get him back on.
IG. Hold on, bro. Chotamate.
Material. Material. Mat-
Um,
yeah. You haven't been to Thailand yet, have you?
Nope, I haven't. Nope.
Yeah, Thailand's like the only country where I lost frame entirely.
What do you mean by losing frame, bro? What do you mean?
The women are so good in Thailand. The way they act, the way they treated me, the physical connection, the chemistry, everything. I lost my mind. I had no idea what I was. I literally, like, like, I'm supposed to make a Patreon for you for Thailand, and I'm still scared to do it. And because I don't know just how vivid the memory I can bring out. And then when I bring it out, when I start remembering, then I'm like, why am I here? And I don't understand it at all. So just so you guys know me on IP's channel, when I started talking about the passport movement and also SYSBM, it was Thai women. It was brothers asking me about Thai women that got me close, that got me really moving for the last 2 years. And I was remembering, I was like suppressing the memory of them for so long. And they are, like, everything that John is saying is correct. I mean, John, this guy could have done much more. He was talking to me while he was there, and I was like, oh, if you're just hitting the top of the surface, you can go way further. And I was like, oh my goodness, you don't know how good it is. I mean, it is good there. When you say about the food, you're entirely correct. In America, I didn't know that I was lonely or that I was kind of dysfunctional, and until I started talking to Thai women here in Austin, and I started remembering what I had experienced before, and I was kind of like, why am I here? I had no answer at all. So they are, I'll just say this, the best kissers I ever had. And it wasn't so much because of the lips or the mouth, it was how they did it. Like the chemistry, the energy between us. I was like, who are you? The best hair. Like, just how the hair smelled was, that was it. I was gone. That's what I said. I lost frame. I didn't know what to do anymore. I was like, because normally I'm like, okay, but this happens. Like, I know how to control myself. I was like, the flow is like a river is taking me away. So, yeah, what you're saying is entirely correct.
Amazing, bro. You telling me Thai women are better than Japanese women?
I want to hear the answer.
I would do Korean. Like, if I had access to Korean, I would do Korean first, just because of the intellectual side, of the fact that you could actually, like, I would want a Korean woman for her opinion more than how beautiful she is. So her opinion first, her cooking skills second, her family values third, and then if I got to make a kid with her, that would just be like beyond comprehension. Thai is like an adventure every second. That's all I can say with him.
Yeah,
that's an adventure. Bro. You didn't answer, bro. Thai or Japanese?
Thai.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I really would do Thai.
Oh, Thai or Korean?
Korean.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
So these Korean chicks are there. Am I sleeping on them, Theo? The Korean chicks?
See, the thing with the Korean chicks is that they could do damage to you really badly, because you might, okay, at least when I was in university, you're talking to a woman who is absolutely amazing, like first rate. Like, you would bring her to your entire family. You would want her in every meeting you had, everywhere you go. You would want her next to you, but she may not want to be with you because you're black.
Oh.
And when I was in the 90s, I experienced that, and that was just too painful for me. But now I'm hearing these live streams on your channel. I'm talking to other brothers who are married to Korean women, and they're like, "Go for it again. It's still there. It's still an option. You're still young enough. You can go ahead and try it." So I'm kind of tempted to do it again. But yeah, Korean, amazing. But see, with Thai, you're not going to get into a deep philosophical conversation with a Thai guy. It's just not going to happen. They're they're not thinking that way. But you will have an adventure, and it'll be amazing. And you may not want to. You may not want to think. You may not care. I mean, really.
Let me add in that Thai women don't think past tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everything is right now.
Yeah. That's actually very true. That's actually very true. It's now you're not thinking that deeply. It's a different way of doing things. I really like it, just to be honest with you, especially because I'm a deep thinker. So when I'm usually with them, they're relieving because they're not. It's not so stressful. They're fun. And they're also hyper.
Let me get a PayPal on it.
Yep.
Wow. Let me read a PayPal donation and super chat, brothers. Hold on. Shout out to Mr. Hayaku. Come on, load. Hayaku. Come on, man. Shout out to Mr. Adrian for the £5 PayPal donation. Appreciate you, Adrian, for the support, much appreciated. Shout out to Mr. All in 4X for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. About to start work, logging off. Thai people will make you cry on that plane ride back home. I was suppressed returning home. Brothers must go now. Mr. All in 4X, can you please reach out to me on IG? Would love to hear your perspective on the channel. Looks like Thai is a great country for brothers. And I can't believe I'm saying this. An Asian country that's good for black men, for brothers. What's going on, brothers?
I'll say this. Okay, so with Korean women, after I left a restaurant or someplace with a Korean woman, I would go over the thoughts, like the conversation that we had together. With a Thai woman, I would go back through the entire makeout section. Everything, the way I touched her, the way like our bodies were together. I remember that. It was imprinted in my brain. Like it was not going away anywhere. No other women have that kind of ability on me.
Wow, amazing. Theo, is this true? Hold on, I don't want to say out loud. Is this true, Theo, on the screen?
Oh, this is Jay. Man, I wish I could go there and beat you. Okay, look, bro, you have to know the system. This is the way it works, okay? What you do is you take a shower first, and you use soap, and you clean your entire body in Japan. Then you have what's called ofuro, and ofuro is very hot water. And it's like a bath, and then you go into the ofuro, and everybody shares the ofuro. But you're supposed to clean yourself 100% first. The way that you're talking about it, you obviously are a barbarian who doesn't know the Japan system.
I was thinking that someone uses their water, puts in the bucket, passes on to their sibling or their family. I'm like, that's some crazy stuff. Okay. Thank you, bro.
You can do this with huge amounts of people. I did this with my Japanese family before. That's why I like.
Excuse me? Wait, you all naked? You all naked?
Not all together. No, what you do is you prepare the hot water, right? So then the first person, who was usually the dad, he would take his shower and then go into a photo. And then he'd leave, and then the water's still warm. So then the mother would take her shower and then go into a photo. And then I would take my shower. I'd go into a photo. And then my wife would take her shower to go into a photo.
Why you gotta have the same water though, bro? Can't you just switch the water over? What?
No, because they're conserving the water. and it's also you have to have electricity to keep it hot. You don't want to have to reheat it, so it's actually very good for resources. So if I
That's a
was
pass. Go on, bro.
what if I was the
Uh,
third or fourth person in there, the water was still clear. There wasn't any like cooties or anything in the water. Everything was fine.
this man said Kiwis.
Because if you
Hey,
don't do it
take me back
right,
to high school, bro.
well, if you don't,
Hey,
if you don't do it right, they'll tell you. They'll be like, "Hey, what you doing, man? You didn't wash yourself. Like, you got other people who are following you. You're supposed to wash yourself. Get that done right." So you spend some time scrubbing yourself, like big time. That's how I learned how to really scrub every inch of my body, and then go into a put up.
that's a pass for me. But yeah, that's a pass for me,
You'll,
brother.
yeah, dude. When we go there, okay, I'll show you. All the foreigners do it. It's fine. You learn how to do it. It's no big deal. You're like, okay,
That's a
yeah.
pass, bro. Nah,
I
that's
have
a
this
pass.
question for
Go on,
you.
John.
Theo, could you have your girl scrub you before you go in?
Yeah, if I wanted to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah. She'd do it.
Oh,
If I
okay.
asked, I never did. So yeah, my wife and I went into a photo together many times. Yeah, just the way we did. We'd sit there and talk. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
It was just
I love that. Yeah, you
yeah.
got a dime Japanese chick, you both naked.
But that's
Then yeah,
culture, right?
come
Your
in.
wife, your
What?
girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's a family thing. It's just what everybody does. It's a community kind of thing to do. So I mean, it's something I still cherish in my heart. That's a good Japanese experience. So I like it. I like it quite a lot. I got friends there doing the same thing right now.
Let me ask this, Theo. Right? Did your Thai woman that you dealt with personally, did she bathe you and moisturize you? Did she scrub your back like she did to John?
No, no, there was my mind was too blown to even get that far. No, we did other things, but yeah, bathing was bathing together was not one of them. Eating together was
Mhm.
some conversations. The food was top notch. I'll say that those Thai women when they cooked for me, mm, I was enchanted. Their food is phenomenal. In fact, still to this day, okay, so if I go to Japan, the food I usually eat is Thai first and then Korean, and Japanese is last. So I never eat Western. That's the way we're normally Western. I'm remembering what it's like to be with Thai girls. Um, their meat is amazing. Their noodles, everything, the vegetables, yummy. Um, they they smile a lot. Um, they play with you. They kid with you. And yes, it's entirely what John says. It's a wonderful experience being with them. And again, one thing that John was doing, you were working remote, right? Everything was okay.
I wasn't working remote. I was just trying to connect up. I left my last position in December to prepare for the trip.
Okay. Okay. So you're still studying upward. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I
Um,
was trying to connect up to work remote. I wanted to see if I could do it, but that 14-hour time difference really threw me a loop.
I don't have a time difference problem because money first. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
Just so wherever the money is, I'm awake. I'm hyper focused on it. Um, but the Panyata, I think that's the name. Payata, Pattaya. Uh, Pattaya was beautiful. The beaches were great. I liked getting away from any kind of touristy area. I was in the south, and so I was in remote resorts, and it was good.
Sorry,
It
Theo.
was wonderful.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing echoing from your audio.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Sounds like
I was
a
trying.
cheap Russian movie.
Oh no. Hold on.
Hold on, brother. While you fix that, shout out to Mr. Foreign King One for the $50 super chat. That's love right there, man. Foreign King 1. I've only seen your name today, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, brother. You're already supporting. I'm guessing you're new, brother. That means a lot to me, man. I put my sweat and tears in this channel, man. I'm grinding on this channel for you brothers. So the support that you brothers send me means a lot. Thank you very much. Hey brother, I DM you on Instagram and my name and profile is the same on there. I look forward on supporting. Thank you, bro, for the support, man. Thank you, bro. I will get back to you on Sunday or Monday. And then we'll yeah, and we'll go on from there, brother. But all in all, thank you so much, brother, for the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Carry on, Theo.
So I wanted, what did you think about the chemistry between you and Thai women? How was it?
That chemistry for me and Thai women, it was indescribable. I mean, first of all, out here in the U.S., being 50, when I was 57, let alone now 58, I was not on the radar at all. Out there, I just lit up the radar. I was trying to get off. There was no moving stealth. I go into a bar, they follow me all around the bar. I go into a mall and stuff, somebody's walking up to me, speaking to me. Out here and stuff, I'm like, get away, Mr. Dusty.
Yeah, they do treat you well. It is a wonderful experience. I had pretty much the same thing. I was there when I was 35 and 36.
Young Thundercat.
Yeah, and it was quite the experience. So they are one of the few nationalities I regret not marrying. Like I would be overjoyed to have a Thai wife right now. Yeah, in my house, I'd go for it.
Dude, truthfully, I've been thinking about it.
Do they cheat? So, or was it Filipino women that have eyes for, is it hypergamy? Someone does hypergamy a lot. Was it Thai women or Filipino women, Theo?
So Thai have a higher rate of hypergamy than Filipino. But if you know what you're doing, then it shouldn't be an issue. So I didn't know what I was doing entirely. I was by far more blue pill beta simp in Japan. I was going towards the red pill, but I was still blue pill beta simp without a doubt. So when I was with Thai, they blew my frame away, and I couldn't deal with the situation because I didn't know, like, is she going to do hypergamy on me? Yes or no? I can't tell. And I had no controls for it, but I melted down. So I mean, how was your experience, John? I mean, did you feel like totally taken away with them?
You know, I had something I would call what do you call it? There's a term for that.
Really, really happy, uncontrollably happy.
I was uncontrollably happy, but I would call it, like, say, post-nut regret. I mean, after the deed is finished, I mean, it's like I lose all feeling and stuff. But out there and stuff, it was like, hey, you know what? I could deal with you for another day. You can stay over and stuff. You just don't have to get up and go now. I didn't mind keeping her there, because she was helpful. She was feminine. She was talking nice. She wasn't, being mean or disrespectful. She was being feminine afterwards. Versus out here, it's like night and day difference.
Oh, yeah. I would say after clarity, the expression you used.
Yeah.
After clarity, it was like, oh, this is even better. Like, I'm liking this even more now. Like, what I have with you is better than it was before I started touching you. Like, like, you're good. You're a good woman.
Hey, I was like, hey, let's go out. Let's go get something to eat. Let's not just stay in a room all day and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's go do something. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go have fun. I did not want to be away from them and that was just because they were so amazing.
Great.
So I see. I didn't see. I went to Asia. I went to Japan, and my at that point my regret was Korean women. So I was with Japanese because they were like the compromise. And it was in Japan that I got introduced to Thai. And I always thought like Thai was for what I wanted. Basically, Thai was much closer to achieving that.
Mm.
And so it was because I wasn't really rich growing up. Like I had to struggle, and a lot of Thai girls also had to struggle.
Yeah.
And so I felt like there was some sort of camaraderie there between us. And like when she was like they were struggling to learn English or learn Japanese, I saw myself as well, like how hard it was for me to learn Japanese, and we had this shared experience. So I just felt they were so much nicer.
Oh yeah, definitely so.
Yeah, they were just. It wasn't. I mean, I mean, IP. I mean, touching. Well, I'm not going to get explicit. I'm just going to say, just with your hand, like touching the hair on the shoulder. just,
So I missed that. What was that, bro?
just touching like the hair and the shoulder. I'm not going to get explicit, but just that far and looking in her eyes, it was like she saw right through me. I saw through her. It was just wonderful. And that was like every single Thai girl I was with. They're just amazing. Yeah, I regretted leaving every one of them. They're just like, it's too bad this can't continue. Even
Wow.
here in Austin, like if I go to a Thai restaurant or I'm in a store, there's like a Thai representative selling me something, I'm in heaven with them. And then
Wow.
when I leave, I'm just like, damn, I wish I could bring one home.
Let me. I got a question myself, but let me bring in Mr. Richard
Sure,
in the
sure.
background. Richard, give me a thumb. Give me a thumbs
ahead.
up, Richard. Can I bring you on with your camera on? Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up, Richard, just so I know your camera's on. Is that okay, Richard? All right. Okay. Awesome. Let me. Yeah, you'll confirm, Richard. All right, Richard. Give me a thumbs up, Richard, if you want the camera on, or is it off? Okay. Let me bring in Richard. What's going on, Richard? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Can you hear me, guys?
Loud and
Can you
clear, bro.
see
Loud
me?
and clear. Yes, we can see you, brother.
Yes.
Welcome, Richard.
Yeah,
You have any
so
information?
I'm in Thailand at the moment. Been here like 6 months. I know you've been trying to get in touch with me. It was hard, but been busy here, as you can see.
Wow, amazing,
Yeah,
man.
so this is life, man. It's beautiful down here.
Wow, incredible, bro. Do you have any information
Yeah.
regarding Thai women or Thailand in general that brothers should know? As you're
Oh
living
yeah,
there to support
definitely.
them.
I have a lot. As a matter of fact, I've been here 6 months. I've been traveling all around. I'm in few places in Thailand. About to really enjoy the culture and enjoy the Thai woman, you need to speak the lingo, because you don't want to talk to the bar girls or the party girls. You want to get the traditional ones, and that will you basically have to learn the lingo. You have a really good experience. Um, in terms of if she knows a bit of English, she's been, a bit involved with a foreigner. So you just want to get involved with, like with the more traditional woman. And that means
Where?
you have to go to North Thailand.
North of Thailand, you said.
So
North of
north of
Thailand.
Thailand. So that would
Okay.
be Udan Thani, Just look on the north, just Google North Thailand. You'll see all the places that you need to go. But they're very traditional, and probably they will be very intimidated with you. But if you can speak the lingo, you're in. So that's the trick. And but my intention is to not only be, I'll be just based here, but I'll be going to Philippines, Japan. Uh, I've been to Cambodia, I've been to Vietnam. So I'll be based here in Thailand, but travel, all these places. Yeah.
Thank you, Richard. Yeah, we got to try and get you on the channel someday. I know you're busy at different times. So I've tried to reach out, but let's plan for
Yeah.
that sometime in June.
True.
But I think that's.
But there's another thing I need to mention. Why I am able to, because I've literally retired very young, and I know I think you mentioned someone doing forex. I have also a program that I'm into it that allow me to travel and retire here. It's I think I'll have to talk to you on IG so you can actually pass this information to brothers out there. And also my IG is RNYAK22. You'll find me on IG. You can actually DM me and then I'll give you some information. It's really legit program where you'll be able to earn every month, crypto in, crypto out. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, Richard. Thank you.
Thank you,
I remember that's Richard's own personal stuff. So he knows what he's doing. So thank you, Richard. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank
So
you,
John, I've got a question for you, John. So you're 58, bro. You're 58, John. So did you deal with women in mid-20s, 30s, or did you deal with 65-year-old retirees?
Well, you know what? I was out there looking for older women and stuff, some traditional women, but that just went sideways. The Russian chick, she was 28. She kept asking, did she want me to call her sister who was 24? I was cool on that and stuff, I have one heart. I didn't want to end up dying in Thailand. So I left that alone. And I was talking to some that was a little bit younger. I spoke to my Thai friend yesterday, and because I just translated, I had a picture of her ID and stuff. And I asked her, when is her birthday? And she sent me a message that just scared the bejesus out of me. And it had me considering and stuff. I was checking my door for the police when she told me that she'll be 20 this year. So, that made me a little nervous there. Just being brought up in the Western country.
Yeah, the women I dated were between 25 and 27. And that was all over, again, that was in Singapore, Thailand, whereas in Japan, Australia. So, yeah, you can definitely go to a younger demographic with them. They don't care.
That's awesome. Exactly what we want to hear. I don't think a 50-year-old man should be dating a 50-year-old woman. He should be going for 25, 24, 23. In my opinion. That's how it should be, and it always will be as men. We like younger women. We don't like older women. We don't like used women who have hit the wall. No. Get to the back of the line. In fact, don't even be in the line. Go home and watch Netflix. If you have any questions, go on, bro.
I would say they're pretty competitive out there. The younger ones are always pushing out the older ones. You don't want to start talking to two girls at the same time, or come in one day with one girl and then start talking to another girl the next day, because that will start a fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. They are territorial.
Very
I would say the only ones that are more territorial are Filipinos. They're really territorial. But Thai, I wouldn't date two Thai women simultaneously anywhere in the world. Just be one. But the thing is that she is so good. Why would you want to?
Exactly.
Yeah, she's like actual full package. Like, Western women say I'm a full package. I'm like, no, you ain't. There's a lot missing there. Like, there's a lot of dependencies. You think you're the package, but we got to go and download a lot of dependency to make you work. Like Thai women, it's like using brew on your Mac or chocolatey. It's everything works. A few commands, boom, the whole everything works the way it's supposed to work. You're looking at it like you're fully operational. How did I get you? What? Is this even possible? And then it's like the adventure starts, and you don't let. I have stories, man.
Yeah. They would do whatever's necessary for you not to look away, to look at somebody else.
Yeah, you're not going to be wanting to look at another woman. I'll say that. She's hot. She is just hot. The way she acts, the way she treats you, good. Like, again, the only women who are on par like that with like satisfaction, I would say, would be who would I say? Koreans. Entirely same, and we're talking in Asia. Entirely satisfaction. Like, you're just happy to be with her. Just, it's been totally amazing.
Wow, amazing. Accountability says a traditional woman wouldn't sleep with you without marriage. Do you really want a traditional woman? Absolutely. I'll take that than it should have the body count of 10, 20, 50. If that's what it means to have a virgin traditional woman, please give me that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I want a pure, untouched chick, like how it should be and how it always must be. Absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Burak, Tensuke Tamamumaro Gad Israel. That's a mixture of Japanese and some Israel stuff, bro. For the $49, wow, $49, $49.99 super chat. Thank you, bro, for the support. I apologize for getting your name wrong all the time. Apologies, brother. Truck driver, studying cybersecurity. I decided that I'm not going to let the matrix keep me from experiencing paradise and real freedom. Taking control of your life's direction is a choice. Make it, or other people will make that choice for you. That's beautiful right there, man. Thank you for the support, brother, for the donation, and I hope that your cybersecurity journey is plentiful and successful. Thank you, bro, for the support.
Is he one of our students?
I don't believe so.
Me, I'm like, if he's doing cybersecurity, he's a trucker, and he's not studying with me. Why isn't he? You should at least be studying with one of us. I don't know, man. Yo, bro, contact us if you're not already one of our students. All right.
Thank you, Barack. Is it Barack or like a Barack Obama or Baruch? Sorry, but I don't know how to say it, brother. I apologize for butchering the name, brother, but I appreciate the support. Much respect to you, brother. Much love to you, bro. Thank you very much. Awesome. So, brothers, man, I'm happy to go on for it longer. John, how long do you have left, John? Because we did say 2 hours, brother.
Okay. I'm good for as long as you want to go. I have to get studying for my certs now. That's my only objective right now. I got 6 certifications I need to knock out the box, and then I can jump back into the Python and do the Terraform and finish up with some more of Theo's practical classes. But I got to knock these out.
You got 6 exams to do this year, brother. You putting too much pressure on yourself? By December?
Yeah, December. Got to have it.
Oh, that's never heard that before, brother. I hope you do on all of them, but yeah, bro.
One at a time. Wow. 2 weeks apart, starting this week.
But he can do it. I mean, he has proper motivation now. I mean, if your motivation were only Western women, I mean, yeah, it can happen. But if Thai women or Brazilian women, suddenly you can knock out 6 tests in a year. No problem.
True that. I mean, it's not just the women. It's how relaxing it was over there, the way the food was, the cost of living. Hey, instead of getting me an apartment for 35, $4 grand a month out here, I could go get a place out there, get one in Thailand for 400 a month, go to Brazil, do let's say another 400 or 500 a month for a year and stuff, and that'd be so much less expensive than staying out here. And do 1 month in the US at a Holiday Inn or wherever. Ramada.
Yeah, I've given guys the lowdown, some conversations about that, how to actually deal with that kind of situation. Because you do need to have some sort of fingerprint in the United States for legal and tax-free purposes. But outside of that, I mean, yeah, you definitely have options. I'm trying to go out of the country for 10 months a year now. That's my goal. If I can achieve 6, fine, so be it. But I'm also looking for options as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so let's carry on the stream. Give me 1 second. Let me read the super chat. Chotomate. Shout out to Mr. Byron for the $10 super chat. Byron, thank you very much for the support. Much love and appreciation. Enjoying this chat. Keep pushing, IP. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing. Thank you very much for the words of encouragement. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Awesome.
I got questions.
Of course.
So, John, how did you feel like when you actually sat down, you're starting to eat, and you're getting into it? What was your general demeanor? How did you generally feel?
I was when I was out there, I was surprised. My brain couldn't comprehend what was going on. What, she's feeding me. And then I was like the first time I was like, I wanted her to sample it first because just living out here, I wanted to make sure it wasn't poison, depending on what she was putting in the food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just living out here in LA. I don't know what's going on and stuff. So, after we went out that first time, actually the second meal, I started eating more. I didn't mind her feeding me and stuff. The next, that wasn't just my expectation. I just got adjusted to that. That was the expectation. But I treat her nice at the same time.
I felt like it was totally peaceful, and I felt like normal. Like I didn't like the food was a part of the celebration of the person, and it wasn't the central part of the day. I wasn't really thinking of it like when I eat now. It's like more of a mechanical way of eating. So I'm thinking like, how much fat, protein do I have? The carb rating. How long did it take to digest through me so I go exercise later on? Things like that, right? There's no enjoyment. But there, I never ate alone.
It was like the company I was keeping. The conversation with her was, and it was entertaining. It was exciting. Even we had to translate and stuff. It was, it was. I was eating so much, I was full all the time. At the same time, when I got back home, I was like, I lost like 8 pounds.
Yeah,
but I was just constantly eating.
You're constantly eating, yeah, and you're eating carbs. And I'm like, how did this possible? I lost weight in Thailand also. Another question, because this is something we will have. Did you ever think that they were weak or docile?
What was that again?
Did you ever think that Thai women were weak or docile?
Nope, because they will step up if they're not happy with something.
Yeah,
if there's a problem, they will take care of it.
Yeah, that's something I found as well. With the Thai women that I was with, I would always look at them and I say, like, your arms look so small, but everything about you is strong. Everything. You just look weak. You're not weak at all. Those women were some of the strongest women, both physically and mentally, that I ever dated. Like, they didn't like, but they were hyper feminine. So you didn't
agree. Hyper feminine. he gets some rest. I got on my laptop, was acting like I was trying to study. Actually, I was studying and stuff. Gave her some money so she can go out and take care of some stuff. She disgruntledly left and stuff and came back, let's say about an hour later and stuff. And I knew it was hot outside. And then she started cleaning my ears. She went out and bought the tools to clean my ears and stuff. I was not expecting that. A woman do something for me out here?
Yeah. The one that I got was that, I would just be working, right? I wouldn't know that I was lonely. I wouldn't even be thinking about that. And she would just go behind me and say, I'm going to take care of you right now. And she would just give me a back massage. And then she would just put her arms around me and just hug me from the back. I felt so wonderful. I didn't even ask for it. It was just like, my late wife never treated me that well. I was like, who are you? And every Thai girl I was with did some sort of some sort of physical touch like that, where it wasn't the physical touch was good, but it was a psychological touch through there that really touched me and got.
See, when I was walking on the street, even after I left Walking Street, I was on Beach Road trying to find my hotel. The two girls it was just like the gentlest thing when they took my hand and they were asking me, "Are you okay? Do you need some help?" But they just sounded so caring and stuff. I mean, out here, let a woman take a hold of my hand and stuff without calling the police, calling me Dusty, not screaming, using the R word or.
Yeah, that was another thing too. I never had to worry about any kind of like R word or N word. It was like a connection between two people at all times, and it felt wonderful. I felt like a human being.
Yeah, that is the biggest difference from here and I know in Los Angeles and being in Thailand. I can't say anywhere else. I haven't been to Brazil yet, but I wish I got around more. But I'm glad I didn't get around more in Thailand.
What I say with Thailand is, can you guys hear me right? I'm speaking a little bit.
Yeah, you sound much better.
Okay. What I would say with Thailand is, if you do want to marry a Thai girl, just choose one, get into an area, and go deep with her. Like, don't go trying to play the field. Because you see other guys in another live streams and they're dating like this or that Thai girl. And I'm kind of like, they're an amazing resource. Don't screw it up for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do one and that's it, because it's an adventure that you will not forget. So it's so much better. They are so lovely. I would just, again, I really appreciate them. So, yeah, I'm thinking again, like, maybe November I'll go to Thailand. I should go back. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what I want to do. But they really are that good.
Yeah. I mean, what I found was they're really kind-hearted. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Oh, go ahead, IP.
I got a question here. Shout out to Mr. John, my superstar mod, for the £3.06 PayPal donations. Thank you very much. He's got a question for you, John. You're both called John. That's amazing. IP, good evening. Question for the guest. How did he like Thai food, specifically pad Thai, drunken noodle, and coconut milk soup? Okay, interesting.
I wasn't in love with the coconut milk soup, but the rest of the Thai food was fantastic. I'm used to eating spicy food out here, so when they brought me spicy, and I said, "Where's the spicy food?" Their tears are running down their face, and I was like, "Eh." But the food was fantastic. It's better depending on who's feeding you, because I was, she was feeding me and stuff. I mentioned
the coconut curries I loved. ate them all the time. I pretty much ate everything Thai. I didn't have a problem with it. It's very tasty, but the noodles are yum, yum, man. That's some good food. You can't really stop eating. It's really hard to stop eating. It's just so tasty, and you feel pretty good afterwards. Not like Chinese food. Chinese food is good, but like a half hour later, you're hungry again.
Yep.
Yeah, not Thai. You're still feeling like the sauce. Like I just remember the last time I had Thai in Japan. It's like I can still feel it on the top of my lips. Right, it's so spicy. It was good. John's a little better than I am with the spice. Like I mean, it was. I felt like it was spicy, but not so bad.
Let me read
Next
the
time
super chat.
I'm going to take a Thai cooking class. Actually, 3 of them.
Bruh, why? Don't use that energy. Just go get a Thai woman, marry her. She'll cook for you. They're done.
I know, but I'd like to, I like to know how to cook and stuff. It's like when I go out there next time, I'll be taking the language. But
Do the language. It's actually a little hard. So I did study Thai, and I have considered, like, if I were to go there, I would study it for 6 months before I went there again. So it's one of my harder languages to learn, but it shouldn't be that hard. I would say let her cook for you, because she's just gonna show off. She's gonna be so happy that she can make you happy with food.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just want to take the cooking classes. I just like taking cooking classes, but you can do all the cooking and stuff. I don't mind that.
I took cooking classes in Paris, so I mean, I can cook like French, Greek, Italian, Turkish rather well. So I really like those. But Thai, I just let them do it. I mean, they just excel at it. Same thing for Korean. I let the Koreans do it. Well, most times. Japanese food I cook myself. Yeah, I can knock that down. Yeah.
Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Mr. Alfred S for the $10 super chat. Thank you for the support, brother. My newly met Thai girl told me I need to stay away from walking streets and so 6. I don't need to go there. What is that, bro?
That's her trying to keep you for herself. That's what that is.
Yeah, that I would agree with you. Yeah, because walking street is, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting is an understatement.
Yeah, it's like that song "One Night in Bangkok Makes a Proud Man Humble."
That it would.
Yeah, that's pretty true. You have stories you don't want to talk to about after that. You're like, yeah, all right, I did some stuff there. Okay.
I went on Walking Street, and I was only there. I walked to one end to the other end. I was doing a lot of walking that night. I ended up there because I got lost. I was on Walking Street, and I had to get off of Walking Street. It was too much of a sensory overload. Yeah. I was grabbed. I was pulled.
Yeah.
My name was not John anymore. My name was Chocolate Man. My name was Come Here. I show you good time.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a TV show and stuff. I was just glad to get out of there.
They are guys. Yeah, they're. So I mean, okay. So like, okay, our friend here, IP, he was just in Japan. So he was, he well, apparently you saw parts of Kabukicho. Let's just say there are places in Thailand where they're a little bit more aggressive. So like in Kabukicho, you can kind of leave, but places in Thailand that kind of just suck you in, and you don't really know what's going on. You're like, okay, like maybe I should do this, and whoa, what's going on? Okay, and then let's just kind of go with this. All right,
Bangkok Nana Plaza. Yep. I had my guide with me, and I told him, hey, this is my last night in Bangkok. I want to go back to the room alone. He barely succeeded in his mission. If I stayed there, I would have missed my flight.
Yeah, that would have been a good thing, though. I would have been proud of you and missed your flight. I would have been like, that's right.
That was the last day of my visa, okay? Last day of my visa.
All right. Okay, fine. but it was again, it was the adventure of one of my adventures in my youth. I'm glad that I did it, and I'm telling you guys, anybody who's listening, you will not go wrong with Thailand. You will enjoy it. It's an experience you really need to have. But again, as we're saying here, John and myself, don't abuse it.
Don't abuse it. Two, do not be a cheap Charlie.
Yeah.
Three, be respectful of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you treat them nice, regardless of who it is, 9.9% of the times you will be treated right and respectful. They will help you if there is a problem.
Yep. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Be very respectful towards the Thai. If they get angry, it's a bad situation for you. They can go after you really aggressively. But if you're just respectful and polite all the time, even if something bad happens, they're going to really respect you for that. Yeah. And they're going to treat you well. And they're so pleasant to be around. Yeah. And again, you make out with a Thai girl, you will melt. No matter how many defenses you've got. You might be like, I like Latina more, I like sisters more, I like, snow bunnies more. Thai will break through your defenses entirely, 100%. Break you down to base metal, carbon, iron. You don't know what's going on. That's it. Boom. That's it. Like you're like, why? I'm not leaving. No, please don't. Take me in. I don't want to go back.
On more than one occasion, I was saying, I have to leave. I have to leave now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, when we were in Japan, one of the jokes that we said was that for the Matrix and Zion, they made it mostly like Europeans and like that, Westerners, in order to keep the population down. But if they had Thai there, they would have been recruiting people like crazy to go to Thailand. I mean, even the machines couldn't have attacked them anymore. They'd be like, yeah, we want to be with them too. We love Thai. That's how good they are. They really are wonderful people.
I mean, besides the girls, they're really wonderful. They're really nice down there. They have me considering and stuff.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Let me read the super chat.
I'm having a Thai withdrawal.
Yeah. For the rest of your life, man, I'm telling you. Never stops.
Shout out to Mr.
I told my mother when I got back, the second day when I spoke to her, I'm going back. But I'm hitting Brazil first, but I'm going back.
Shout out to Mr. Umi Yedwa for the $20 super chat. Umi Yedwa, thank you very much for the support. Much appreciated, bro. Late to the stream, visiting Southeast Asia in 6 months. Been in IT for a number of years, now focusing on my cloud certs to work remotely. Awesome. Salute to you and Theo for letting BM know the options outside the matrix. Thank you for the kind words, Umi Yedwa. Much appreciation, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, so awesome. Umi, are you in our groups? Are you talking to us on Facebook? You need to get in contact with us and actually start talking with us. And even if we respond late, because IP and we are busy. We're working hard. I melted down real hardcore. And it might take us a little while to get back to you with an answer, but we will answer you. And we'll tell you what's up and what you need to do in order to really direct your career. And we won't give you like fluff. We're hardcore on this. This is what we do. This is how we make our money. So we're like, hey, this is what you need to do to go forward. And look, John here, I know what tests he's taken. I know one of them is AZ305.
Yeah.
AZ305 is a hard test, right? So he's going to be studying for a while. But I totally believe that he's going to pass it. You know why? Probably has a cute little picture of a Thai girl on his wall. And then he's like, I don't care. I'll study it all. And it's this osmosis going to go right into his brain. He'll be like, and he's going to get it. He'll be back there and he'll be making money.
Well, Theo, you're absolutely right. I got 2 Thai girls calling me every night and morning. So, it's like incentive.
So, yeah. So you can study a book like this, right? No problem. Because if you know at the other end there's going to be a cute Thai girl, you study through it. Yeah. Oh, I got that book. Some crazy guy made you get that book, I'm sure.
Wow, this guy was nuts.
Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. I am strongly considering visiting Southeast Asia, probably Philippines, but possibly Thailand or Singapore. End of this year. New Year sounds like a goal. Awesome, bro. Awesome. If you do make it there, brother, let us know how it went on the channel. Thank you very much, bro. Where should you go to out of those 3 countries, brothers?
It really matters on who you are, what you want, what your priority is. And I'm going to say something to your brother. Intellect. You need to go for at least a month.
Yeah, I agree.
Because honestly speaking, the first week when you get there, you're jet lagged. You are so badly jet lagged. You don't know like left from right. You don't know what you're doing. And so you're just trying to figure yourself out. So after that, you could actually start doing something. But I wouldn't go anything less than that. Now, when I was in Thailand, of course, I was living in Japan. So Thailand was just like, I think it was like 2 hours behind, something like that. So there was no jet lag, right? But when I was in Japan, I thought my first week, I didn't date anybody. So, take some time. But what do you really want? What do you prioritize?
Yeah, just think of your goal first. When I went to Thailand, I knew I was going to hit a jet lag, but I really didn't, only because my sleep hygiene, I'm working with my doctors on this, really bad. So that 14-hour difference didn't hit me until I got back home, really. So yeah, I got to go to sleep, let's say 2, 3 o'clock in the night. Then I wake up at about 6 in the morning. So, but when I was out in Thailand, my sleep hygiene got a lot better. I started sleeping first 4 hours a night, then it jumped up to 5 and 6 and 7 hours a night. So it's like now I want to go back. I'm back down to, let's say, about 4 hours, 5 hours a night now.
Oh, I slept like a baby in Thailand. Firmly slept. Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was. It was a good place. It was a good day. I was like my soul was enriched every single day while I was there. Why am I here? Like, why do I say this and I'm in Austin? I don't know.
I was asking myself, why do I want to get up? I would wake up in this big, huge double bed or a king bed. A nice set of warm arms would be wrapped around me, and I would be like saying, well, I'm going to move to this other sector of the bed. And I'll wake up again, the same thing and stuff. And I realized I'm lonely here. There's nothing I want here.
Yeah.
I noticed that. So you're not a part of community. So part of the problem is in the Western world in particular, but it's the Anglos, it's the Anglophiles. So we're all Anglophiles, right? We're basically separated from each other.
Yes.
So we don't have a common place where we can just sit and talk, right? But in Asia, they got that all over the place. And also Brazil, so does Colombia. So when you're part of a community instantly, and that's what I want to go back to. So not just the women, it's the community, it's the environment. It's really hard. Like here, like, okay, you just work to death. There's nothing much left after that.
Yep.
Right?
Facts. Yep. Right. Facts.
And one question I keep getting asked when I was in Thailand, every woman I went to, why are you so tired? Why are you frowning? Why are you sad? Can I do anything to help you? Do I get
definitely
that?
can.
I wonder. You could teach me verbs in Thai. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Teach me some verbs. Mm-hmm.
Or you can come to a particular place in my house, and it's a 4-corner room. It's got a nice, comfy bed. It's got a TV. Yeah, you can definitely make me happy if you want to join me there. That's what I tell her.
You won't make it to that. You won't make it to there.
If you're lucky, you'll make it to that with a little luck, of course.
The between the door and just like the living room is like a football pitch, like a proper one. Yeah, that's how far it is, because you will not be able to get there.
So we getting down on the stairs, on the doorway. Oh,
do you know how light they are? Do you know how light and flexible these chicks are?
flexible and light. I picked a thick one, okay? And
Oh,
she
yeah.
was tall. She was 5'7". Nobody was messing with me. She know my Thai, so nobody was messing with me there.
My first one, she was about 5'4", maybe 95 pounds. And man, it was like whatever. Yeah, like she was like, "You're so strong, you're so muscular. I've never been with a black guy before. I've always wanted a black guy." Okay, sorry, Patreon. I have to go to Patreon, right? Can't say anything else after that. But
Hey,
yeah,
Theo, man, I've been waiting on you for that Patreon, bro, for time for minutes.
you know,
bro.
I'm
It's been
probably gonna
months.
cry on that Patreon. I'll probably start talking like, "Why am I here? I don't know anymore." I don't want to remember because it was the best experience I ever had.
Theo,
Every
let
one
me
of
ask
them.
you this question since you've been there, you experienced it. Did you ever have to tell her, hey, why don't you go out and be with some of your friends? Here's a few dollars. Here's a couple of $1,000 baht. Go be with your friends just so you can have some rest, so you can relax. I mean, hey, I got to a point where I felt like I was broken.
No, man.
I
Because
had, I had to send her out.
no, I was pretty heavily damaged there, and the damage was continuing. So I just lost my wife.
Oh, okay.
So she was a pretty good repair,
Okay.
and having her around was pretty good for me. So I didn't mind at all. I think I would have done that if I were normal or sane, but it was more like, yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, let's go talk. Okay, let's do something else again. And it was just like this constant adventure. We go out together. Yeah, sure. Go to movies, go shopping. But it was never like a gold digger thing. Never like that. It was just normal fun stuff. Like, again, when I was married, I was looking at her sometimes, and I was just looking at her. I was like, you know my salary. In fact, you have control over my account and my salary. If we don't have money, it's because of you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not spending any money. You know what's going on. And I remember that, like, so she was at $35,000 a year. I was at $120,000, like my first year.
Mhm.
And I was like, together we're making more than double the normal, like the average per capita of a Japanese family.
Yeah.
Because that time it was 70,000. We were over 150. And I was just like, if we're having a financial problem, it's because of you. Because I have stopped spending. And she didn't care. She kept on going. You will never have that problem in Thailand. Impossible. I can't even conceive it.
Let me
Never.
read
No.
this. Let me read the super chats before. So shout out to Mr. shout out to Mr. Yisa A for the $5 super chat. Theo, what's your top places for beautiful women as of 2023? I'm working my butt off these next few months to visit Philippines at IP. Thank you, Yisa. Go on, Theo.
I would say don't think about a beautiful woman per se, because you're really not going to win that way. You're going to think, what do you want, and which country's women best fit what you want. Then where do you have a higher number of touches? Like, where could you have more women to meet? And then it's just a numbers game. So depending on who you are, that's all I can say. I can't say who you are, and I don't know what beauty is to you. So again, like you can obviously say think about how I'm talking. Okay, if a Korean woman was really smart and she was around here, and her end count was low, which is almost always true with Korean women, and she was just talking to me, and she was intellectual and gave me choosing signals and was totally fun, but just intellectual and engaging that way, that's it. I'm gone. It would be seconds. That's it. That's it. So it's what I'm saying is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I mean, if I could be with a Ukrainian woman, a Korean comes in, poof, picks me out. But that's who I am based upon my personality. For you, it might be a woman from Tanzania. It might be someone from Botswana. Heard some good things about them from Tanzania, something like that. those women might take you out first than anyone else does. I dated a Syrian one time, one of the best women I ever dated in my life. I haven't dated any others, but good props. So I can't really say one country over another for you because you have to know what you want.
I would have to add in, you want to go to a country where the women treat you the best, where you feel more comfortable with. You know, those are two important things for me and stuff. I mean, I could have went with the super skinny girl when I was in Thailand. I could, when I got off the plane and stuff, I ran into some other girl and stuff. But, I just got a feeling from her, that was just I wasn't comfortable with. But whoever treats you the best, who you feel most comfortable with, who can make you be the best person that you could possibly be.
Yeah. Yeah, and then once you find that country, once you find that kind of woman or that demographic, once you're satisfied in one place, don't keep on looking around. Stay there. Choose one. Go off. Make a family. Be practical. Because there's always going to be somebody better. Always going to be. So get somebody you like. And you're saying this is good enough, and get married and have your fun. Live your life. Don't want to be single forever like I am or a lot of other guys are. Something my dad always said. He said, there's always going to be a more beautiful woman. So who cares? Enjoy your wife and remember the reason why you got married. And if you do see another one, go home and ravish your wife. And you'll forget about her.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Go on, bro. Okay, hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Demswood for the $199 super chat. Appreciate you, Demswood. Thai women have that nice golden tan skin and body. Yes, indeed, man. I love that peanut butter brown skin, the long black hair. Lord have mercy.
Have you ever smelled one?
Oh, man.
All I gotta say, the smell, the scent.
Of what? Is it like a flowery smell? Is it like cocoa butter that we get from BWs?
Well, first, it's hot in Thailand. When I was there, it was like 90 degrees, the lowest every day. It's humid. They're sweating all the time. So, therefore, in the morning, they're taking a shower. At night, they're taking a shower. If they stop in the middle of the day, they're taking a shower. They're putting on lotions. They're using fragrance, body soaps and stuff. So, they are always smelling good.
Yeah. The way they smell will constantly attract you and keep your attention. And it is addicting. It is extremely addicting. Like it is like again, look how much I talk about them, how intensely oh my God, like where are you from? Okay, why can't I be one of these elsewhere? I just say like in comparison, Western women, smells bad.
They smell bad. They smell tired. You don't want to smell them. You don't want to be next to them.
No.
Facts. Absolute facts. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $10 super chat. I did a little dating site experiment across several Asian dating sites recently. I expected the Penang Thai, but was shocked by the number of Korean and Singapore women making advances in choosing. Number one, what race of Singaporean women? Was it the Chinese or the Indian or the Malay group that was choosing for you? And Korean, I'm surprised, bro. Something's happening with these Korean chicks, man. Why are they after brothers now? After 50 years of demeaning us, in California during the riots, talking down about us, being rude to us, disrespecting us. Now they want a brother? It's a crazy world, brothers. It's a crazy world. Speak on that, Theo.
Well, I noticed one thing is a lot of the Korean women, and I don't know about Singapore, but those men don't treat them as well. They're always looking for somebody younger, so it's like their options are limited right off the bat.
So Penne and Thai will talk to you, but they are rather feminine, so they might be waiting for you to talk with them to some degree, but not in a Western manner. They're actually just a little bit more humble about it. But I just want you to understand, if you are in the Philippines or in Thailand, they give you truth signals like it's like a fiber optic to your brain. they send a direct message to you. They're like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Like you are aware of that. Okay. So it's very easy to talk with them. Whereas I would say the Korean and Singaporean, look at their ages. Okay. That's the first thing. Look at their ages. The women are talking to you because if they're a little bit older, duh, of course they're talking to you. And, yeah, they know what they want. And so they're talking to you. It's for a reason.
Wow. Hold on there, brothers. Intellect, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says Chinese. What? Chinese Singaporean women checking for brothers? No, that can't be right. Chinese Singaporean women checking for brothers in 2023. Chinese? Nah. What?
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Why is that feel? Why are you not surprised, brother?
The media, and that I think that they now have a little bit more freedom than they last time that I was there. So I mean, again, when I was there last time, I was with a Malay, Singaporean Malay, and then I was with a Thai girl. I was going back and forth between them each day. So I mean, I can definitely see Singaporean women increasingly going for brothers, especially now after Kim Kardashian, without a doubt. Yeah.
Wow. This is too much options, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Right now, it's too much options.
Options
Too
are
much.
good.
But that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say
Right.
like one of my guy who was married to a Korean. One of the things he always said was, choose a woman whose food you really like. Because if you're into Korean food or you're into Thai food, like that's really what you like to eat all the time, and that woman's making it for you, she's going to be sexy in your eyes no matter what she does. I'm like, yeah, that's totally correct. Yeah.
Damn. Amazing. All right. I'm going to go on for at least another half an hour more if John and Theo are okay with that. Hello, Chewbacca. How you doing, Chewbacca? You okay? You good,
Genki.
Chewbacca?
Genki nano, Chewbacca-san.
So Genki means are you okay? Genki desu ka? All right. So brothers, call in if you have any questions for our guests. If you can't call in, please PayPal and super chat your questions. I'm going to go on for another 30 minutes and we're going to end the stream. So John, Theo, can you brothers do another half an hour?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Awesome, fantastic. So amazing. Theo, have you considered remotely working in Thailand?
I have. So I'm just getting myself together right now because again, I just restarted with my career. I'm doing some high level financials right now. So I'm getting breaking myself in, getting myself established and things like that. Once I get once I get stable, that's when a 3 or a 4 month trip is going to happen. So I'm looking at South America. I'm looking at Asia. I am very much aware, though, that if I did go to Thailand, that would probably be it.
You ain't coming back.
There would be a Thai wife probably within 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to Thailand next. That's why I have to go to Brazil because at least I want to go somewhere. Hit Brazil, Panama.
Oh, I would take a Thai wife around with me everywhere I went. I wouldn't care. I would just lay the law down with her, like especially now, because I mean we've taken the Crimson Capsule, so I mean I have a different philosophy. It'd be like, look, you have your freedom, but you're with me. We're gonna travel around the world. You're gonna be my wife. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna go here or there, and I'm gonna get you pregnant. And she's like, okay, that's just the way it is, dude. I want to say something. When I was in when you were in Thailand, did you see any half black, half Thai kids?
No, not in the area I was.
I saw them in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those
Ooh.
kids are cute. They're cute. They are so cute. Cute. and you see your wife, like, you know, being a mother to your kid in that situation, dude, man, it's like everybody envies your situation. You have the best one because Thai girls as mothers, they're good, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
so beautiful as mothers as well.
I hear they're loyal.
Amazing.
One thing for sure.
Yeah, I will say that as mothers, they are loyal. So I would say, like, guys, that is, I mean, you want a cute kid. You just want this beggar. Like, again, if you have a daughter, half black, half Thai daughter, yeah, go get a gun because you will have to shoot people away from her.
Damn.
Yeah, you're gonna have a gorgeous daughter. Like, just like, okay, like, yep, like, yo, homecoming queen, like, number one beautiful girl at university. The blondes are gonna be really jealous of this chick because she's gonna be like she's gonna have all the best parts of being a black chick, but also with the best features of Thai. You know, they're fused together into this beautiful, educated, amazing girl. You're like, yep, that's my daughter.
Where can I find half black, half Thai chicks in Tokyo, Japan, brother? Where in Tokyo?
Ibizu.
Ibizu.
Yeah, that's one of the places I'm taking when I go there. Yeah.
Ibizu.
If we ever we're going there together, or if I meet you in Tokyo, I'm taking you to the Ibiza area.
Amazing. Yo, I need me forget about half Brazilian, Blasian. I need me a half Thai, half black chick ASAP. I want that by a speed dial. I want that on my menu. I want that ASAP, brothers. Actually, I can't forget about my Blasians. I still love my Blasians, but half black, half Thai, that is Blasian, but half Brazilian, half Japanese.
Dude,
I saw it out there in Tokyo, and she was a banger.
Dude.
But
okay, IP, if you meet a girl like that in Tokyo, you'll apply to the government for refugee status. Okay? I'm just straight out saying you will not leave the country. That's it. You will come back. You will say, I'm a political prisoner. I'm being abused by the British crown. And you will try to stay there for the rest of your life. You will never leave. That's it. That's it. It's game over. Because those women, whoo, yeah, they're hot.
Well, let me ask you this, Theo. Have you been asked, is your hair curly? Because I've been shaving my head the whole time I was in Thailand. And then I was asked, do you want twins? Have you been asked that?
Do you have twins?
No, she asked me, did I want twins? Is my hair curly?
Oh, I was asked about, I can't say that. Yeah, sorry, there's something like I'll put on Patreon. Because the things that they asked me about are safe for YouTube.
Yeah.
But
wow.
The hair stuff that they put their hand through my hair quite a lot. They wanted it to be longer. They wanted me to have dreads. But for the most part, I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, 183 centimeters, right? So they were just like, "You're so tall." That was it. Like, you're just so tall, and they liked being next to this tall guy. So I had the muscles, right? And they were just next to me. I was just a nice guy. They're like, I don't want to be away from you.
One thing I noticed, they like being around tall guys. I'm 6'1", and they feel safe. That's the main thing about it. They feel secure. They feel safe.
Yeah, they definitely do. And then when they get into an ultra feminine mode, then when they're next to you, when they feel safe, and it's like a different world. It's just a different experience in terms of being with a woman. And again, in the Western world, no, man, you don't have that at all. You're kind of just looking at the woman, because this is the thing that gets me with the Western women, right? They'll sit back and say, well, you should date somebody your age because we have a shared experience or we have shared culture. And I'm like, you talk more about how tall you are in your heels than you do about any kind of cultural experience, shared cultural experience that we may or may not have. Whereas a Thai girl, she's not wearing heels, or she is, just small ones. She doesn't give a darn about that. All she has to do is get her hair right, which is easy for her. Put on like barely any, she doesn't need any cosmetics, but she'll probably like a light foundation, something like that. Her probably have a small little manicure, something normal, but she'll be confident and she'll just look you right in the eyes. That's it. Game over. I don't care about shared experience. Like, I care about how I'm treated. And Ty did it. I mean, man, that was just a wonderful treatment.
Oh, yeah. It's different, to say the least. Being in Thailand, totally different.
Yeah.
American women out there, they were mean mugging her. She's saying, well, she was staring me down and stuff, rolling her eyes at me.
Oh, the American women?
Oh, yeah, especially the black women.
Were they lonely out there in Thailand?
Sales.
Were they lonely?
With them.
Wow.
I would just
hold on, bro. Sorry there, Theo. So question to you, John. Sorry, I cut you off there. Were the American women, were they with dudes? Were Thai dudes checking for them, or were they lonely?
Nobody was checking for them. They were looking lonely. Going into my hotel with the Thai chicken stuff, I looked at, hey, it was another, for me, it said, hey, it's another black person, it's another American. Let me speak to him and stuff. I said hi and stuff. She just looked the other way. No conversation. She was just spoke to any Thai person, anybody else out there and stuff. Spoke to the homeless guy that was laying on the ground. I said, hey, you doing okay? He will respond, but not no black woman. It was just like she was mad at me. And my Thai girl, she said she was looking at them. She was saying she was getting a lot of that when we were at breakfast or at restaurants. You know, I didn't care and stuff because I wasn't checking for them either.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with you. They were definitely lonely. I did not even care. Like, they weren't even able to afford the same kind of hotels that I could afford.
Yeah, noticed that.
And I was like, why am I even going to be around you? You're not even in the good place. Same thing in Sao Paulo. I was in the executive hotel rooms, and there were a few ABW there. They were by themselves, alone. I'm like, you can't even afford my kind of room. Dude, who are you?
Because when I was at in Pattaya at the Hotel Albani, they would come into the hotel and stuff, and then they would look at the spa area and stuff, and there was 3 of them looking at the price. Another day I saw they couldn't even stay at the hotel. I mean, hey, you had stuff that the swim up bar and stuff, room service, everything there.
Yeah, it's not expensive either. So somebody's being cheap. If you can't, I mean, if the Russian girls can easily afford something with ABW 8, I'm like, yo, man, you're being outclassed by Russian girls, man. That's it. They're done. And this Francois, I'm looking at this, what he's saying. I'm like, you do not know what you're talking about, bro. So I don't think this is the black guy, because if you're a black man, Francois, I've been over 40 countries. I've lived abroad over 20 years of my life. They love us abroad, straight out. You don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Facts. It's a B-dub. And the more Francois keeps talking, I may just ban this person permanently. But I want to see what else you're going to say, because I know you're not a black man, without a doubt. You're masquerading as someone else.
There's probably somebody wishing he was a black man.
Yeah, because it's good. I mean, one of the things I'm thankful for is being a black man abroad. I was so happy. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. This is gonna be a good experience.
No, I think that's very important to bring up, because I think I've mentioned before, like, the West made me feel ugly. Literally in the UK, it made me feel ugly. I'm like, what's going on here? Why am I chatting the wrong woman, or why are women checking for me? Do Asian women hate black men? I was thinking like that. And I travel abroad slowly by slowly. I'm like, oh, she bought me a drink. Oh, she's checking for me. Oh, she likes me. So I can't be ugly. There must be something about me that these foreign women like. So I back up on their feel, man. Especially if you're an American black man, if you're an American black man, I think you're the pinnacle, because although the white boys have traveled before, they've had the resources to do so. Because bear in mind, the economy is rigged towards white people. Slavery, Jim Crow, they were able to build wealth. And when you have wealth, you travel and do what you want abroad. Now that black men, we're coming up, right? We're coming up. Now, and we have money to travel now, and people are more exposed to us to see how nice we are, how cool we are, how respectful we are. Plus, we're brothers too. We got that sauce. Particularly if you're a black American man, it's a wrap. It's
Yep.
a wrap.
Let me ask you this, IP, especially you, since you've been traveling around recently and stuff, when you go to these other countries and when you get back home, and when these women be disrespectful, have their comments, do you even care? Because I realized
Nope.
I don't care anymore. It's like a joke. For me personally, I laugh. I just step to the side. I just leave them in their lane.
Nope. I don't really care, bro. I don't even acknowledge Western women anymore. Because I know what I can get abroad. I know that I'm in a better career than them. I know that I have freedom. I know that I'm in a great community, the passport bro space. I don't even acknowledge them. I told you there's only 4 words, 4 phrases I say to a Western woman: good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, and goodbye. That's it. The only time I speak to a Western chick is at my workplace, or if she's at the cashier and she's packing up my groceries. If she ain't doing that, we have nothing to discuss. Leave me alone.
So, like Joseph Francois, that's definitely an ABW. Talking points are pure 100% ABW. We'll see
And
what's
she's gonna get blocked.
yeah.
I gave you a chance to, repent for your sins. I gave you that holy water and that cross as well, to pray at the altar. But nah, you keep trolling Joseph. I doubt you're a black man. You're sounding too emotional. You're definitely a BW or a troll, a white boy troll, and you're gonna get blocked. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. I asked every woman on the sites why they matched or messaged me. The most common answer: you look neat, clean, classy, etc. Moral of the story: don't be pooky, be clean cut, upstanding, and presentable. Amazing, amazing.
Yeah, so you
This,
just like a dating site, you want to have yourself in a suit and tie and be a black man. Done. That's it. If you appear on a date on that, if it's hot there, so you can't necessarily do that so easily. But if you are able to wear a suit and tie any kind of date or anything, particularly like in Japan, as you saw, oh, that's it. The women have just gone. They're like gooey in your hand, like mochi in your hand.
I got the similar response, but just wearing a nice polo shirt and some slacks. Because it was over 90 at night and stuff. It was one at night, 90 degrees. I could. The day was shorts and stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So this is where I would say, the neat or the little bit stylish black nerd is celebrated, and this is in particular Asia. They love us there. If you are, again, just somewhat successful, you have a job, right? You don't have any kids. You're not playing the field. You're actually loyal to one girl. They look at you with this and like an admonishment, like this amazement, and they're like, "Date me, take me now," and that's it. I mean, it is a wonderful experience. I'm telling you guys that you got to have it. You got to experience it. But if you do, don't screw it up and stay with her. Get married or something.
And that's the challenge, to stay with her, because I was sitting down at the bar. Girl went to get a drink for me and stuff. Pay the payoff. I gave her the money to pay for the drinks. Another girl came up and stuff, was like trying to get me to buy her a drink, and was asking how long was I planning on staying. The other girl came back. They almost got into a fight.
Yep.
Mama said stepped in and cleared up that whole situation and stuff. But yeah, you want to be respectful. And then you earn their respect by just sticking with one girl and stuff. Because no matter where you go there, they'll hear about you different, down the street and stuff, because they have one big social circle. So their girlfriends know down past where I was, the hotels, let's say a couple of blocks past, that they stayed away from me too after they figured out I was with this one girl.
Yeah. So they do mark their territory.
Definitely.
But it is so worth it. I mean, the treatment, it is great. Guys, you're really, it's just an adventure. You're gonna love it. Go there, you'll love it.
Let me read a super chat. Go on, bro.
One thing about what I see some of the white dudes doing, or even some of the European dudes that come over there, what they do is they're trying to rush through the girls real fast and stuff. And, because they're down there for a week or 2 weeks and stuff, not realizing that, hey, no matter how long you're there, you can always go back. So I wasn't pressed. I wasn't rushed. I was down there in Patty, I stayed there about 3 weeks. And in Bangkok, I stayed there like 6 days. And, I realized I wasn't rushing because, hey, I plan on going back when I feel like it. So you don't have to be rushed. You don't have to be pressed. And it'll always be there.
Yep.
So that's one important note.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Yes,
I know you want to go to Super
Yes,
Cat, so.
Shout, what the flip? What's going on there? It must be using a UDP instead of TCP. Shout out to Mr. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. I actually didn't have a suit on in a single pic. Turtlenecks, polos, and button ups, and I disclosed that I have a son. They didn't seem to mind. Amazing.
So
Everyone's this one for you, IP. I have a son. My son's 23. And I let her know that I had a son when I was over there. Didn't mind.
Yeah.
What didn't have, I've already mentioned I wasn't down to suit and stuff. I just had a polo shirts and some shorts primarily. And didn't care. They're really looking into your character, what type of person you are, and most importantly, are you clean cut? Or have you been showering? If you're showering in the morning and sometimes midday in the evening and stuff, if you smell clean, that's what they're really looking at. How you take care of yourself. That's the big pointer there.
Let me comment on this one. I would say, remember, single mothers can always get somebody.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're a single father globally, sure, you can still get someone, but it would be even higher if you didn't have a child and you were wearing a suit.
Yeah.
You can go up the escalon even much higher with that. So you can still get play internationally. Sure. You're still an American man abroad. Yeah. You'll get women who are gonna date you. Ain't gonna stop. Not gonna stop you.
I mean, I come from the prospect of being a little bit older and that on top of being old as I am and stuff, I was not running short on any type of play coming around. When I walked into a room, eyes turned on me. When I went into the hotel, for the breakfast or the dinners and stuff, I was being checked and stuff. I was on their radar. So shouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, that's what I found too. I was definitely on their radar. They're definitely looking at you, and you don't have to do that much. So, like when you get into that room, like say you're in a bar or a restaurant or a cafe, what you should just do is like kind of be normal, look around, make some eye contact, but in the beginning, don't do anything. Just sit down, get a book out, get your iPad out, kind of be normal, kind of relax, right? And I guarantee you, there'll be some girls who start coming over to you, start talking.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, and you just look around, there'll be women making eye contact with you. Yeah. And then slowly just say, hey, come over here and talk. They will come over to you and talk.
They will.
Yeah, they will. And it's one of the good props to have. I did this in Czech. Like again, in Czech, in a cafe, I always have a Czech book. It's a Czech language book. And so the girls will come over and talk to me about the language, right? if you have a book with Thai, I had Japanese, like Thai Japanese language books, right? They're gonna come over like, wow, this is how is it that you're a black man, but you have these two languages? We want to talk to you, and that's it. You've got a date. Done. Over. Date is there.
You know, even
Amazing.
coaches, if you practice or try the language, they will assist you. They will help you.
Mm-hmm.
And then
they'll definitely date you. And again, don't on these dates, don't be having like roaming hands. Be respectful. Talk with them. Look in their eye. Be assertive. Assert your frame and who you are. But be nice. Be a gentleman. They melt. It's very good. But then again, the Thai women are so feminine. You're going to melt too. That's it. I mean, they got you. It's yeah. You're gonna remember them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so we got 5 more minutes left. I could go on for longer, but I'm conscious of both Phil's and John's time, so I think 3 hours mark is perfect. All right.
Yeah,
so,
I gotta do Terraform after this. More Terraform, Kubernetes and Terraform. Yeah, fun.
Wow. And it's
in
around
January, Theo.
and it's
I'll
around
try to be
10:30, and it's
Yeah.
around 10:30 p.m. Phil's time. He's been on here now. He's about to do more work. The dedication. I don't know. 10 p.m., 11 p.m. American time zones are weird.
10:30. It's 10:30 with me. It's 8:30 with John. Yeah.
Oh, damn! You see that, brothers? The mental math right there that I did. So,
I
brothers,
appreciate your time.
now's your last chance.
Yeah.
No problem,
So
brother. No problem.
I pee here. He's still in Tokyo time. He wants to go back home. Yeah, he is. Why did I leave? Why? Go back?
If you're not
So-
not asking yourself, why did I leave this country? You visited the wrong country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very true. All right, so brothers, call in if you have any questions for our guests. If you can't call in, please hit the PayPal and super chats, or hit that to support the movement and the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. I want to say a huge thank you to John for coming on here and sharing his Thailand experience.
Hey, I'm just
Look
showing
out.
that. Go ahead.
Go on, John.
Oh, I just saying, hey, brothers, we have options. We even expand those options if we're working IT remotely. So we have options and we have choices. And always make the best choice for you. Don't let somebody else make your choices.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
And
Yes, indeed.
I wanted to
Phil?
say that John was in my class. He does pop in from time to time. You guys can take the class. You can learn how to do remote work in the cloud. It is work. You do have to study, but if you go through the paces, you can be like my other students who have not only been to Thailand, but I've got one in Japan right now. I had a group of them in Colombia. I've got another few of them in Brazil. I've got some in the Philippines, right? So you will have the option of working and living abroad and actually integrating yourself into another society. But it's going to take some work, but it's not impossible. All right? That's the whole thing. It's not impossible. Don't allow your own fear, which is in your head, to defeat you from having an amazing woman and keeping you with Keisha. No, man.
That's facts. That's facts right there. So, all right. So, in the coming days, there'll be more Japan content coming. There'll be more content in general about Passport Bros. I'm planning other content as well. But I won't tell you yet. Stay tuned for that. Very interesting content coming on the way. So I'm gonna need your support for you brothers to watch, share my videos, etc., etc. So as I end this live stream, let's go to both Theo and John for closing statements. So Theo, do you have any closing statements before I let you go?
No, I'll go and drop first. So again, thank you for having me on. Hey, John, you've done really well. I'm glad that you did this. I'm glad you're taking this path, and it's a pleasure teaching you. And keep up the good work. I know the certs that you want to do. I'm here for you anytime you need help. go ahead and just ping me and keep on going. Don't stop. So you're just at a inflection point right now. And this is just like a staging point, but you're going to make it all the way through. And I really want to see the result of it. You're going to do great. And for anybody asking when the next class, I'm not accepting new students until the Manosphere Conclave in Atlanta. So that's when I'll accept it. I'll do the next class start, right? So anyway, I'm going to go and drop. Thank you, IP. Remember, Japan's always there. And if you're in Japan, Thailand's only 7 hours. I think it's 7 hours away. I think it's something like that. So you can sleep. You can basically go to sleep at 10 o'clock. I think it's 10 o'clock in Tokyo, and you wake up around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning in Thailand.
It doesn't me.
Like, why wouldn't you do that, bro? Anyway, I'll be quiet. Talk to you guys later, right?
Hey, take it easy, bro. Thank you, Theo. Always a pleasure, brother. Be safe. Thank you, Theo. Jamata. Mr. John, do you have any closing statements before I let you go, bro?
Hey, brothers, we always have choices. We have options. Nobody has to lock you into what you're in now. I'm older and stuff, and I've been thinking about it for the past couple of years about going to Bronx, but then I let Keisha convince me, and Shaquante, let them talk me into I have no choice. I have no options. And to me now, that's not acceptable. So, hey, I'm just going to be jumping between time zones. I'm going to be going where I'm wanted at. And that's the important thing. Always go where you want it. Go where you feel you need it at. And it's never too late, because today is the first day of the rest of my life. Every morning I get up, it's the first day of the rest of my life. So as long as you have a new day, you got a new chance. Chiquinta's a cousin.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. Breeze drifting on by. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me and the passport bros, and we're feeling good.
Passport is the key, man. Use it.
Absolutely, brothers, man. It's a new day, like the brother said, man. And I had to bump that New Day song. Awesome. Hey, thank you, John, man. Feel free to leave anytime you want to, brother. I'm going to stay on for a bit.
I appreciate it. It's time for me to prep my dinner and start studying for some more. Have a good evening. Thank you again for having me on your show. I do appreciate it. And brothers, hey, listen to the man. Join the Patreon. Give, help him out, or else he won't be able to put up this new content all the time. It saved my life. Or else I'll be stuck with, and that's not living. Being stuck here with Keisha, that is not living.
Wow, brother, I saved your life. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Brother, do you want to expand on that? How it saved your life, the content and the channel?
Yeah, all yours, man. Save my. Hey, I'll be stuck with Keisha, and that's not living, man. That's definitely not living. Being Keisha and her likes, accepting what they give you and stuff. I'm tired of leftovers and stuff. So you have a good evening, and thank you again for having me on your channel.
Good evening, brother. Thank you, brother. Peace out, brother. Take it easy. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Mr. LP for the $10 super chat. LP, thank you for the support, bro. Much appreciated, brother, man. Hold on, brothers. Shout out to all the brothers who supported tonight, man. On the super chats, the PayPal. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, brothers, man. Amazing live stream. John came through, Theo came through, the brothers who support the channel tonight came through. That's been greatly appreciated. So I hope you're looking forward to more Japan intel, more Japan interviews. And make sure you definitely check out my second channel. I'll be dropping more Japan videos on there as well. Yeah, so a lot more Japan intel coming, man. So been a great live stream, brothers. It is a beautiful Sunday. The sun is out. Yeah, so it's get your passport, join the Patreon to hear the explicit version of this live stream. Join the Patreon for more intel on countries, book your IT consultation, cop the merch, support while you can. I hope you brothers have a great Sunday ahead and a great week ahead. It's been a pleasure, brothers, and of course, brothers, it's going to be good for all of us. Okay, be inspired, be consistent, execute. We're gonna make it, brothers. Okay, so I'm International Passport. Once again, thanks to everyone who liked the video, who subscribed. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you to John and Theo. Thank you to all those who supported tonight by the super chats and PayPal. And I'll see you brothers on my next video.